Well, there's a place I've come to know well, led by a man named Sty. He's full of stories, he is quite a guy. Sit around the campfire and hear him tell his tale. Some may be able to relate to him quite well. We're all just people looking for a place to go. Well, Sty has made one, and it is quite a show. Come meet Sty, he's quite the guy. If you're feeling lonely, come and make a friend. If you need a story, on Sty you can depend. His voice is soothing like a lullaby. Sometimes he brings a tear to my eye. Sit around the campfire and hear him tell his tale. Some may be able to relate to him quite well. We're all just people looking for a place to go. Well, Sty has made one, and it is quite a show. Come meet Sty, he's quite the guy.
Hey, folks, another Thursday night. Hey, round the campfire. The only thing that could be better is it would be a real campfire. I could be throwing wood on that bugger. Yeah, I'd love it, especially if I had all you great folks here. You know, I'd love starting out campfire nights with my channel theme song from Samantha Lee's originals. Yeah, it makes me feel I'm around the campfire just hearing her sing and play the uke. It's awesome. Love it, love it. I got to shout out to you folks out. They've been out there playing around in the chat, waiting for the fire to get lit. We had Joined Vader Gamer. He jumped in right away. How are you, Sty? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good tonight. Yeah. Donald Morris. Hey, Donald. Good to see you. David Jones. Thanks for your comments on my different streams. If David can't make it to his stream, I always know he catches them anyway, especially Sty times. He drops a comment. It's so great to see every time I see his comments. Eileen Valou, the fam. Hi, sweetie. Hey, thanks, Eileen. Don't forget, folks, let's help out Get Her Done Granny whenever and however we can, okay? Then, hey, Mictibus. Hello, hello, hello. It's great to see you. And there's Samantha right there. She's saying, hey, Sty, and saying hello to Eileen and everybody. That's cool. We have Samantha with us tonight. Yeah. Making my day. There's Freeman James. Hey, brother. Good to see you there, bud. The Andrew Merritt. Awesome. Chasing the Reaper. There's James. That's great. I want to remind you all, this is time to do it. Yeah. Round the campfire goes for at least a couple hours, So now's the time to do it. Share it out to everybody, would you? And something I always forget to say, but somebody out in the chat will say it. Go ahead, hit the thumbs up if you would. Yeah. I like to keep my thumbs up average around 80% or better if I can. I've got my favorite dissenters, so if I don't get quite enough thumbs up, then it'll drop down to that 80% or lower, But again, it is awesome to see all you folks. I am going to bring my folks out of the basement. I got two folks down in the basement, and I consider both of them immediate family. Immediate family. Both of them are Sty's immediate family. And I'm going to be the gentleman tonight. Ladies first. Hey, Samantha.
Hello.
Hello. It
How
is
you
so.
doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Pretty good.
Everything.
Got a ton of snow last night, and then on in today. So yeah, it's slippery.
Yeah.
Didn't want to chance it today.
Yeah.
So I stayed home for the most part.
But you again, you can go if you really have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where in the past it could be beautiful and sunny, warm out, and you can go, damn it, I want to go somewhere, but I can't.
I'd have to walk.
You'd have to walk, right? Hi, bee lady. The Kirk Whipper, Jim, Tim. Don't mind me. Yeah, excuse me tonight if I become tongue-tied or confused. And I've had a really weird day. A good day, but it was a weird day today. Hey, Dr. Smith. We got one more person down there in the basement. I won't leave him sitting down there any longer. We'll bring him up. Another immediate family member. There he is.
Hello.
So how runs your water?
Cold and wet.
Cold and wet? Well, I guess that's part of life, you know.
Yeah, I've been dealing with rain.
Oh
yeah,
wow. It's raining.
Better you than us. That Samantha talking about snow overnight. We had snow overnight. It snowed like the devil. It rained all day yesterday, and then around 2-3 o'clock, the temperature got low enough it started to snow. And there were times you could only see about 2 city blocks. The snow was coming down that steady, but none of it was sticking. It was melting the minute it hit the ground. Well, this morning when I got up, I looked out there at about 7:30 this morning. I'm going, oh yeah, everything's white. There's a dusting on everything. Everything's white. By 3 o'clock this afternoon, you never know that we had snow overnight. Yeah, it's gone. It was gone as quick as it showed up. Took about the same amount of time to get rid of it as it did for it to get here. So the spring has sprung here. Hubby set up my hammock on our deck. Happy to see you. Happy to see you too. Damn. Yeah. New York's a long ways away. Otherwise, I'd be on that hammock. Hey, who's that old fart out on our hammock? That's Sty. Yeah. If he sees an empty hammock, he fixes that. Yeah.
I once flipped over in one of those things and gave myself a concussion.
Really?
Yeah.
One of those that hangs in the frame that you set on a deck?
It was tied to 2 trees in my yard, and we started swinging on it, and it flipped me. I just popped my head on the log. It freaking hurt.
Oh yeah. Oh, no kidding. No kidding. I'd been on mine last summer where I tied mine to a couple of trees. There was a tree just convenient. I could take my hiking stick and I'd sit in that thing, and just my legs are dangling out of it, you know. And I got it all stretched out, so it's like a big recliner. I could take that hiking stick against that tree and push it back and forth, back and forth. And I videoed it for a while, but thank God. Well, I probably should have caught it on film, but I'm kind of happy I didn't. I got so carried away with that damn thing. I'm going back and forth, back and forth. And all of a sudden I got stabbed right between the shoulder blades. there's another tree behind the hammock that's got this big old dead stick sticking out of it with a sharp point on it, and I swung right up until I stabbed myself right between the shoulder blades. I thought for sure that the hammock would have had a big hole in it because it hurt. Hammocks will get you. You gotta, there is certain etiquette you should follow. Hey, Spicy, on my way home. Well, you drive safe. You can't come up here on the panel if you don't make it home. So I don't want to have to watch the local news to find out why you didn't show up. I don't know, boy, today I've had such an appetite today. I just, damn, I want to eat, and I just keep stopping myself from grabbing anything to eat. It's just because I know once I start eating, I won't quit. Oh, just one of those days. Burger King would not want to see me walking in the door. They'd think I was ordering for 6 people. Yeah.
Jeez.
Hey, Beaner. Bean, you homely little bugger, you. Yeah, you.
He's cute. I just love him.
He's such a character. Yeah, he don't know that he's a damn dog.
No, he's like a kid.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I come out, went inside the truck stop earlier and come out, and he was all the way up on the dash. Usually just stand up, with the front
paws. Yeah. But he was up on it.
Up on it, all the way up on it. I get in the truck, he's just standing there staring at me. I'm like, yeah, for being neutered, you sure have big balls.
Yeah. Yeah. Walking around the dash of my truck. Yeah.
It's like they're snooping around trying to find stuff to get into.
Uh-huh. As long as he's not doing that when you're driving down the road,
No. No, he tried once.
Hey, Saucy Shane, great to see you there, brother.
Yeah, he tried that once, getting up there when I was driving, and quick brake check, and he changed his mind.
Sure. Yeah. Or a really tight left or right turn. Zoom. That was a buddy of mine had a couple little pugs, and he had this big 15-passenger van, and we'd go tooling off in the woods all the time. And he had them 2 little pugs, and he had this German Shepherd. Well, that German Shepherd would sit between the driver and passenger seat, just sit there, and he was so big and tall he could see out the windows just sitting there. Well, the pugs, oh no, they're right in the passenger's seat or in the passenger's lap, and immediately onto the doghouse in the center, and right up on the dash. And there's both of those pugs walking back and forth in front of him while he's driving. And I don't know how many times he'd take a left-hand turn and 2 pugs come flying across that big dash, and they pour right out in my lap, And then they're looking at me like, what'd you do that for? No. You stay off the dashboard, you won't go for a ride like that. But, pugs with their short little faces like beans, they're all window lickers. And I told my buddy, I can't believe you can see out that windshield to drive. You need the wipers on the inside with them dogs rubbing their faces against that windshield all the time. Yeah. Hey, Crazy Ann, great to see you. Gypsy Heart Entertainment, awesome. Welcome to the Sty Shack. Patreon Pirate, great to see you. Great group of folks coming on in. It's always great to see all you folks. Yeah.
It's interesting to see how many truckers have cats on their trucks. And you see those cats just sprawled out on that dash. They don't care.
And they'll lay. Yeah, you'll see a truck going by, and there's this big fur patch in the windshield. It's the cat plastered up against the windshield sleeping. Yeah. I was surprised when back in the 70s when I was driving, I was surprised then that there were a lot of guys with cats out on the road. what I didn't like is that I saw it a few times driving across the prairies out in Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, and all of a sudden you're going, what the hell is hitting my windshield? Then all of a sudden you got a good look. Oh, that was a cat turd. And some driver's dumping his cat box out the driver's window. Yeah, that's no, don't change your cat box while you're going down the road, guys. Don't do that. Especially when you can see in the rearview mirror there's another trucker following you. Same with guys that chew. I don't care if you chew, the fine. Doesn't bother me a bit. I don't care that you got a spit can or whatever you're using. Don't spit out that driver's window. My truck was white and like a super sun bright yellow with black striping. Oh, that truck sometimes looks so nasty when I'd get into a truck stop, and it's because I'm following some yahoo spitting out his window. And I know who he is because there's his white trailer with a big old brown streak down the whole side of the driver's side of it. That's the guy that's been spitting on my truck the last 300 miles. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been finding out how much it sucks to have a white truck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I hated it. My white truck with the white see, I drove for Weather Shield. Company drivers, they had kind of a orangish yellow and black tractor, and all their trailers were orange colored with the big Weather Shield emblem on them. So they never looked dirty. Oh no, for Weather Shield Ltd, the leased trucks, people that are leased onto the company, we were had to have a white tractor with the yellow accent with the Weather Shield emblem, and all white trailers with just a little Weather Shield emblem up in the top corner. And they always bitched at us. Don't you ever wash your truck? I washed it before I left. And I've only been out for 4 days. Look at the damn thing. It looks like I've been mudding it, you know? White trucks, yeah.
My car's white. I've usually gotten silver or like a dark charcoal color, which those two, silver is the best to get as far as dirtiness goes. But yeah, white, I'm learning.
That it shows up. It shows up so easily.
It does.
And it's really weird, guys, because I've had solid white vehicles. I had a white Jeep. You don't want a white Jeep, especially if you're going to be boondocking it all the time. No, that thing always looks like it rolled in the mud. Always. I mean, you run it through the car wash, it's shiny, spotless. 2 days later, it looks like shit. You rolled it in the mud for sure. Same with a black vehicle. I like either a white vehicle or a black vehicle. I just don't like how dirty they always look. You can't keep them clean. My black truck, it's probably the newest vehicle in this whole end of our parking lot. And it looks like a junker sitting out there all mud covered looking, it's just, it picks everything up and shows it. I was surprised though that talking to a guy that's all he does is body work. He said the two colors that are the worst to paint a vehicle is white and black. Those two colors show all the flaws. And I did find out with white too, when your vehicle starts to rust up, it stands out. It really shows. That's where brown vehicles are really nice. If you're going to have a rusty vehicle, you want something that's kind of a shade of brown. It doesn't show up at all. Same with mud. I mean, there's a guy who drives through town. I bet you he's got 500 pounds of mud on his rig all the time. He's always boondocking it somewhere. Never washes his truck, but his truck's brown. It's a kind of a lighter colored brown. And you can't tell it's all muddy. It all looks the same. His truck is mud colored. Plus, it's rusty as hell. But it looks good when it goes by until you get close to it. Then you realize it's a filthy, rusty mess. Yeah. I see a
Hey, Mike.
painted fingernails. Does that mean you got painted toes?
Yeah,
Did
my
you?
toes match my fingers. Yep.
Yeah. Why doesn't that surprise? Why would you even ask that question, Dave?
He probably likes feet.
That's it. You got a foot fetish or something,
There's people out there that like feet.
That's it. I've known a couple of gals. Oh, their toenails are done to the max, right? But their fingernails look like shit. But boy, they got to have their toenails just right. I'm not going around in sandals without perfect toenails. But hey, e-waste.
Open-toed shoes if they look like crap.
What? Your feet look like crap?
No, I said I won't wear open-toed shoes if they look like crap.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you got much to worry about. My most favorite ever picture of you, Samantha, is that picture of you sitting on that boulder with the mountains in the background.
Oh yeah, that was in Palmer.
That I love. That's
my
that
dad's
picture.
Favorite. My dad has
love that
on
picture.
his wall.
Yeah. The
hello.
If I'm available, Fulton, I'll pop over. The running water, could you please turn out the lights? Bean's trying to rest. Oh, hi, JCT. Hi, sweetie.
Yeah, he finally got himself buried back there.
What is that dog doing? Yeah, no, he's mining. He's mining. He's doing one of two things, getting ready to take a nap or running water. It's been eaten in bed again. And Bean's
goes
in there.
Under the blankets all the time, too. That's
Chase.
his place. Yeah, he goes right under the blankets and snoozes.
My last two mascots were that way. They had to be under the blankets. And if it was in the summer when it's hot, I don't want blankets on me, man. There's no way in hell. And they would get so upset because I'd fold the blankets, have them at the foot of the bed. And the most I might do is slide my feet under those folded blankets. Oh no, them damn dogs. Every night I'd have to take one of the blankets, unfold it, and I'd have to put it along the side of the bed next to me so they could crawl under the blanket and push up and make sure they're touching me. But they had to be under a blanket. And I'd tell them, you fuzzy little shits, it's so hot out. Why do you have to be under a damn blanket? Just get up here, lean against me, Oh no. And they would, both of them, they'd sit there in the bed just inches from my face and stare at me. And when I'd look at them and go, what? They'd look down at the foot of the bed like, blanket? I'm going to sit here for the next 4 hours staring at you until I get my blanket. Yeah. That's why I wish I could have a small mascot again, because just their characters keep you chuckling. You can't help it. Sometimes the looks on their faces are to die for. And I used to just love to tease them when I snack on summer sausage a lot, summer sausage and cheese. And I'd keep offering, but not give it to them. Offer, not give it, And I'd walk in the kitchen, come back, and I'd have a small little handful of dog food, and I'd set it to the side. Finally, I reach over, grab a piece of dog food, give it to the dog. They're thinking it's sausage. spit that dog food out on the floor, and their ears would lay back flat, stare at me like, you ass. You just can't be doing that to us, Oh, yes, I can. I miss those days. Hey, Waypoint Outdoor Adventures. Great to see you. I need to stop in and hear a Sty story. Hope you're all doing well. Around the campfires, any kind of Sty story that comes out is just kind of like it falls out. I have no Sty stories in mind for around the campfire. We talk about anything, everything on Thursday nights. Yeah, there's no specific storytelling. I can tell you though, and I hope you folks will pay close attention over the next few weeks. It'll be 2, maybe 3 weeks, but I'll be doing a stream, and I'm not sure what night I'll do it, but I hope everybody shows up for it, because it's going to be a special announcement, channel announcement. It looks like there's going to be some big changes to my channel coming up starting May 1st. Some of them people are not going to be happy with. Some of them people are going to be okay with. I'm going to make every possible effort to keep you all here and keep you all interested. So I'll be doing a special announcement, but I'm doing it by live stream so that people can ask questions, and say, well, what about this? What about that? Type thing. It doesn't mean that the channel, that there won't be a lot of content. It just, there's some things that have to change. Listening, what changes? But I can't type full of beeswax, okay? Yeah. Oh yeah, I can imagine if your hands are full of beeswax. Yeah, make it a little difficult to use the keyboard. Hey, Chowser, good to see ya. Fox It Outdoors, came in house. And really, the thing is I don't even know exactly how the channel's going to look starting May 1st, because I heard story, came running, no story. Heck. Well, there's a little bit of an update about what the update will be. But finally, I've had the last couple of days have been pretty interesting for me. They're kind of weird, different. Things I'm not used to. One thing is I'm not used to spending money. I'm so damn tight. I don't mind helping people out, like Get Her Done Granny and other channels, super chatting. And I like taking YouTube funds and spreading them around and stuff. But otherwise, I don't like to spend money, right? But I've been saving money for several months for this summer's camp. And I had a budget that it's just a little over $2,000 for everything I'll need for camp for 4.5 months. Well, that's pretty good. You live for over a third of a year on $2,000. That's not so bad, is it? The thing is the majority of that $2,000 is investment into things that I'll be using every year, all the time, whether I'm at camp, as a host, or if I'm just out boondocking it. All the things I'm spending my money on support the future, not just the present. Hi, Cindy. But B-Lady says, did you get your satellite at camp? That's where I was going. Finally, Starlink yesterday said, we have a slot open in your area. We'll accept your down payment. Oh yeah, it didn't take me 5 minutes and they had their $100 down payment for me to get their system, right? I need it out at camp. I really do. Then they send me an email after they got my money, of course, that said, you may not see service any sooner than the end of June to the end of August. That it could happen anytime from the end of June to the end of August. So does that mean I have to spend the whole month of May and the whole month of June without that satellite system out there? So I emailed them back, said, I ain't paying you no $100 a month until I've got that equipment and it's up and running. Then I'll pay you the $100 a month. They messaged me back and said, no, you will not be charged until your equipment ships to you. They're not committing themselves, but they're saying that I should be willing to anticipate the end of June to the end of August, that sometime in that window I should have my equipment. And yeah, that sucks. It's Starlink. Once I've got it, it'll be great, because I went out there, I checked line of sight to their satellite array. I've got a stump that the stand will mount right to, and it's got a perfect shot of the sky, southern sky. I just need the equipment. I hope that it could be any day. I mean, tomorrow I could see all of a sudden they bill my account $500. Well, that means the equipment's on its way. That means it's actually shipping. But I might not.
Gypsy Heart. Thank you.
Oh, look at there. Boy, you guys, you get the comments quicker than I do over on my side. Look at there.
I'm seeing them on StreamYard before I do.
Thank you. Yeah, I just jumped over to the StreamYard side. I could see a couple of comments after that where they didn't show up on YouTube yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat. That's
used to be the other way around.
Yeah. Well, thank you so very much, Gypsy Heart. That is so awesome. It all goes into the channel or supporting other channels. That's where any YouTube monies I get they're always gonna make the channel better, or it's gonna make some other channel's life a little better. I have fun with your money, guys. I have fun with it. Yeah, we got this little gal sitting next to me here. Cedar Creek Dulcimers is getting pissed off at me, just like Gage over at StreamYard, because I keep hounding them. Yesterday, I sent another email and I said, Any ideas? How close are you to getting some cord sticks put together? And they responded to me and they said, you asked us the same question yesterday. I can't believe it. I emailed them back and said, I don't remember doing that. I'm sorry. But you didn't answer my question. Are you going to get them in production or not?
Oh, God.
So he returned an email with a all caps LOL. And he says, we will notify you. So I just a thank you return email, but I put PS. In case you don't worry about it. I will contact you again soon. Those guys are going to make one just to shut me up. I'm harassing them, but I want to see. I want to get this girl one of those. chord sticks. I think she'll have a blast. The way she plays the uke, she'll have fun with the chord stick. Yeah.
Now, are you using Sty North with them?
Hey,
Hey, Granny.
Hey guys.
Hey,
No.
Granny.
No.
Hey Sam.
No, so when they get emails from me and orders from me, they'll think it's the same. I'll have
He's
to make
afraid
sure to
they're
put the
gonna
third
think
on
it's
there
Oh
because
wow.
I
They
do have
could.
some stuff. I do have some stuff
They
that I'm
could.
ordering them from them, and
They
I
could.
have ordered from them.
They might treat you really well, you know.
Oh, B Lady wants to know what a chord stick is. Sorry.
A chord stick.
Hey Bruce.
Lardy. I'm trying to think of how to do this. This will take a moment, guys, but yeah, let's just keep chatting, and I'll show her an example.
Hi Eileen. Hi B Lady. Hi Bruce.
The Granny, is it done?
Not yet.
Boy,
Can't get the garbage men to cooperate.
Oh, to get the dumpster emptied.
Yeah. They're coming in to empty it.
Bummer. Yeah, that is a bummer. Oh, there it is. Yeah, but it was nice to see him working on it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to pop this up. Let's see here.
I'm going to get a prefab.
Hey, Buddy Weiser.
Quit doing that.
Phil says, "I put your chord stick away."
Hey, Phil, shut up. Nobody asked for your inputs, Phil. What I'm going to do here, because I know Cedar Creek won't mind. I'm going to see. Oh, there's devices not connected. No, there he went. He'll be back. I'm going to see if this will let me. Got to share the audio. Chrome tab. That's the one. Okay, I'm going to share this. Let's see. There he is. There he is. There he is. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
I got tired of Sam bugging me.
Oh, did you? Did you? It's a lot easier to just be up here, right?
No, she keeps sending me stupid stuff. I don't want to see any of that
Oh
crap.
crap, that's you, dude.
Yeah, I know he's talking in the mirror. Yeah. Okay, for them folks out there in the chat that want to know what a chord stick is, I'm going to play this for you, a bit of it, not the whole video, but I'm going to play this for you, and it'll give you an idea what a chord stick is. Boom.
I'm Troy Hurd with Cedar Creek Dulcimers, and I'm here today to show you how to play a little instrument that we like to call a chord stick. It's a one-finger chord instrument, so all your major chords are just done with one finger. Instead of like a guitar where you have to learn different chording technique, like a C chord or a G chord, you just stick one finger across all the strings. Well, I always say the hardest part to a chord stick is finding a simple way or an easy way to hold it. And because of that little bitty triangle box, that little bitty box hard to get a hold of. Personally, what I like to do is I like to hold it up tight against me with my arm. And even if your arm is laying across the strings, it won't matter. As long as it's below the bridge, it won't muffle the tone. You find a way that works good for you. And if nothing else, we can always put a strap on there. A mandolin strap works great. And we just put a little button on the bottom and you hook your mandolin strap on if you would prefer to hold it with a strap. Personally, I just like to hold it with my arm, because it's so lightweight and I can take it, set it off, play another instrument, whatever. But anyway, doing our chords, they're just all one finger. Now, when we want a C chord, for example, we got little markers on the side to show you where your chords are located at. So when we need a C chord, you're going to stick your finger across all the strings and press down. Now, if your fingers aren't strong enough to hold it down to where you get a nice clear sound, you can use another finger over the top of it if you need to for pressure. Personally, what I like to do is I like to pinch it. I put my thumb directly in behind and my finger over the top, so I more or less pinch it down. So it's not just my top finger trying to do all the pressure, but it's actually the effort of the two fingers combined. Okay, we're going to play Amazing Grace. And the first chord we need in Amazing Grace is a G chord. Now you have a G chord without touching anything. You just strum, and that's your G chord. Now the first time we go through the song, we're going to go at a really slow tempo to get you used to it. So start with this G chord right here. Now, right now, we're just going to practice the chords we need. Then in a minute, John's going to play Amazing Grace for us on the mountain dulcimer, and we're going to follow along and back him up. So there's our G chord. Now we need a C chord. Now back to the G chord again. Now the D chord. And then back to our G chord again, like so. So if you would like to at this point, you can pause the DVD and practice doing your three chords. And just get to the point to where you can do them comfortably and you can make a nice clear sound. And you can make the transitions between the chords smoothly. And then when you come back, we're going to play our first song, Amazing Grace.
Should I?
I think Mike got it.
All right, now that you're ready, we're ready to play our first song. Now, we're going to give the strum like so. Now, you start with your G chord, which is just your open strum. And we're going to play it real slowly like this. And in just a minute, John's going to start playing Amazing Grace for us. Now, I'm going to call out the chord changes to you. So when it's time to make a chord change, I'll say C. And then we'll go to our C chord. And for right now, just keep this steady little strum like this, just to keep the beat, just to get us started into it. Okay, John, whenever you're ready, we're going to follow you here. G. Now the C. Back to our G again. Now the D chord. That's it. Back to G. Now the C. Back to our G again. Now a quick D. Back to G. All right.
So there you go. That's what a chord stick is. And I'm getting one of those off to Samantha as soon as they'll build the damn thing. And thanks to E-Waste Mike, only a portion of the cost came out of my pocket. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, you let the secret out?
Yeah, I'm letting the secret out. It's you and I are getting Sam chord
So what's
stick.
that? That's a chord stick? Is that what it's
That's
called?
a chord stick. Yeah.
Yeah, we call this a dryer lint cleaner brush.
That's yeah.
And a back scratcher.
This is for those that don't know also that oh yeah, my mouse isn't working. There it is. This is a chord stick, but it's played totally differently. Oh, I can't reach my other slide. Maybe I can get away with this. But this is played with a slide, okay? And yeah, I can't. Would usually take my ring off, but this you play like a dobro. You know, you won't hear it. You can't hear it. That's you play with a slide. The strings are way off of the fretboard. You couldn't chord this if you wanted. Single finger or actual chording. You can't. You got to push those strings down a half an inch. You cut your fingers to shreds playing it that way. However, my chord stick, the Hobro, Up here, there's where all of the strings come out of the adjusters down the neck. That piece is called the nut. It's got slots in it that I can drop those strings down into, and it brings the strings down to the neck, and I can then play this and strum it just like a chord stick. So what I'm looking forward to is strum it just like a echo. What I'm looking forward to, though, is this summer getting to the point that I can pound out some music off of this puppy. And maybe by next fall, Sam and I can play together. She can play the chord stick, and I'll play the 4-string dulcimer, and we'll play Amazing Grace for the YouTube world together. I just got to live long enough to do that, you know.
So you're gonna be never mind. You're gonna be strumming your nut.
Right.
He couldn't help himself.
You don't.
I was thinking the same thing.
You don't strum the nut. Don't strum the nut. Yeah, you know, you can diddle your strings, but don't strum your nut. That's I'll get together and have a band. You know, my 4 years of running a camp, I gave participants in my camp, I gave them a 10% discount if they brought an acoustic instrument or a good voice to camp for around the campfires every night. And after 4 years of actually getting to hear good acoustic music around the campfire, I miss it. And I just got the bug that, well, if they're not bringing it to me, I guess I got to learn it myself. I played the dulcimer back in the mid 1970s and haven't played since. So Running Water built me that dulcimer, and I went and bought the chord stick. So yeah, I'm going to spend the summer scaring the hell out of all my campers out at camp. Yeah. Watch it, Mike. Jeez, you're having too much fun. What are you doing having so much fun over here tonight?
I should have stayed upstairs.
Why? Hey, Buddy Weiser, it's great to see you out there. Barnyard Chicken. Yeah.
I can't go on
Chris.
panels when I'm up.
That's right. Isn't it your audio that's screwed up?
Something's screwed up there.
Fix that shit. What's wrong with you?
Fuck it. Sam started it.
Sam started it. I don't think so. Sam doesn't usually.
Hey,
it's
I was trying
rare.
to go to and she was firing with a bunch of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Bullshit. I'm innocent. Until proven guilty.
So Samantha, do you think you have fun with a chord stick if you got one?
Yeah, I think that it's interesting. I like the sound, and also the 1-finger chord thing. That sounds pretty easy enough.
Oh yeah, doesn't that make it sweet?
Yeah.
And that's the same with the dulcimer. Is you're only playing because the dulcimer is tuned DAD. Even though it's 4 strings, it's still DAD because the 2 strings are side by side. But those are the only 2 strings you have to play because all your chording's done off those 2 strings. So a lot of people just use a little stick to fret the dulcimer. Hey, neighbor girl.
I don't know how to diddle.
Diddle, no stroking, no stroking. That's
Hey, neighbor girl.
I didn't do this earlier, but I gotta, show my appreciation for these super chats. I mean, you gals been great. That's there a big hug, a hug. Yep. Yeah. The more you pay me, the more willing I am. To what? To dance with Sty on the pole.
Hey, Running Water.
Yep.
That's your daddy.
Don't you be talking about his daddy.
Sorry, bro.
What the heck?
I bet Bee Lady. Yeah, I've never tried one, but
yeah,
sounds like.
Yeah, it's nice with instruments like that, with the dulcimer, the chord stick and stuff, or like when I build the cigar box guitars, having that open tuning. So if you hold down all the strings on a single fret, that just changes the entire chord. There's no individual fingering that you need to do. You can do fingering to for more advanced songs, but it's not a necessity when you're starting off.
There's so many things in this musical stuff that just aren't right.
They're funny.
Yeah, the fingering thing.
Nuts.
Yeah. Do you want to pick at it, or do you just want to finger it, or just strum it a while? Yeah.
All the above.
Yeah. Are you fingering it and plucking? Are you hammering, or
Yeah. Hammer on.
Hammer-ons and pull-offs.
Yeah.
No pull out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I was wondering, Samantha, do you have a strap on your
strap on your
No.
Oh my
I
God.
do not. Oh God.
I'm glad you went there.
That's she stepped up her game. She went from that little uke all the way up to the orchestra uke, the bigger one.
The concert uke is
concert
twice the
uke.
size as my Fender.
Yeah, concert uke's like half a guitar versus a uke.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, plain old
side
Chuck.
by side. It's crazy the difference in size.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, if a person doesn't see the two together, it's easy to not realize the size difference between those two instruments. Yeah. Hey, Tiger Muskie.
Gypsy Heart. Gypsy Heart has tornado sirens.
Oh, me Dibble. Good to see you.
Prayers, lady.
Tornadoes. That was something I was looking at. Bullhorns. Because one of my duties as a camp host is to keep my eyes on NOAA weather, and if we have any storm warnings in our area, I am supposed to go through the campground and inform the campers that there's this pending storm coming on us. Well, where my campsite is, half the campsites are to the right, half the campsites are to the left. All I need is a bullhorn. Hey, everybody, hang on to a tree. Here it comes. Don't tell me don't say I didn't warn you. Maybe it'll blow hard enough to clean out all these campers I don't like. Yeah. If there's tornado warnings, that's the one thing. It depends on the campground you're in. But the nice thing now is, at least in the Chequamegon National Forest where I'm at, if there's a tornado warning or straight line winds that are reaching 60 or more miles an hour, you're going to have trees coming down all over the place. You get killed in that stuff.
Yep.
What you do is you head right for the restrooms. Those restrooms up at one of our campgrounds, Birch Grove, they had a storm come through about 6 years ago, and it wiped the campground out, literally. Every tent, camper, everything destroyed in that campground. Almost literally less than 10% of the trees were remaining standing. Everything was down. They had picnic tables from campsite. They had a picnic table from campsite 2 that was in the woods 150 yards beyond campsite number 16, which is a quarter mile down the campground. That's how bad it was. Only one person got hurt because they were stupid, refused to get in the restrooms with all the rest of the campers. They were standing room only. But the one person that refused to not get out of their camper ended up with a broken wrist after their camper rolled 5 times with them inside of it going boom, 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 boom. The restrooms are made out of spancrete, reinforced spancrete. That's the walls and the roofs. They're all on solid concrete slabs. They say that those restrooms can withstand 150 mile an hour winds with no damage. And there's solid core steel doors on them. Yeah. You got a bad storm coming in? Go to the shitter. Don't come out of the shitter till the storm is over. That storm, it was kind of funny listening to the victims that were out there. The one guy said, oh, yeah, when that storm, we all got in that crapper and it was already hitting. And we got the door pushed shut. We had a few men up against the door just in case. And everybody said, what do we have to do? Draw straws to see who gets to use the crapper next? Because we're all going to shit our pants before this is over.
I drop it and do it. I don't care.
That's it. Get out of the way. I need that seat.
Yep.
Yeah, no, they don't. They go for solid cover here. See, the thing is in our neck of the woods, tornadoes are once every 25 years. Well, we get our straight line winds, 60 to 80 mile an hour straight line winds is what we get. And it's not much less damaging than a tornado. Not too many miles south of us in Siren, Wisconsin, just not too many years ago, they had tornado hit that town and that bugger stopped. It come into town, that tornado, and it just all of a sudden it stalled right there. It just sat there. And they said it was weird because it's like the thing was shimmying back and forth and around. It was like it wanted to scour the whole town before it left, And that was 80% of the town was wiped out. 80% of that town was wiped out. And they didn't have a single death. They had, I think it was 12, bad injuries, but no deaths. That was surprising.
We got a good one coming through tonight.
Do ya?
Yeah, about 2 o'clock. We're supposed to get like 2 inches of rain and 60 mile an hour winds and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, right, me, Dibble. It's, the wind don't hurt you. It's all the crap it's got in it that hurt you.
Yeah, it's not that the wind is blowing, but what it is blowing.
What it's blowing, yeah. Oh, I thought it was going to be just smart in Arizona. We're out in the damn desert, a few of us, and dirt devils all over the place. We're going, those things are awesome. Look at these damn dirt devils. And then one started forming just off the parking lot we were sitting at. It was like a wayside rest place. And three of us said, that's cool. Let's go see if it'll pick us up. We ran out there. Oh, yeah. The minute we got into that dust devil as it hit us, we come running back screaming, oh, my God, does that hurt? You just walked right into a sandblaster, man. Don't do that shit. I mean, that sand hurt like hell. I mean, all of us were just, we looked like we had nasty rashes because our skin was so red from all the sand that hit us. And we're like, that wasn't so fun. It looked fun, but no. That little dirt devil, yeah, it's just blasting you with sand.
Hey,
Yeah.
cheesehead, Chris.
Uh-oh.
I always tell my neighbors when the winds are high to stay in the house. My one neighbor said, why? I said, oh, shit, my yard's going to fuck you up.
A bolt wrapped around a tree down there near the highway. Yeah. Yeah.
So, Granny.
What?
Hi, Rebecca.
What?
Hey, Rebecca.
What?
How much? Who the fuck are you talking to?
Obviously, you're the only one responding.
Don't make me go get ice cream.
Don't
Ooh.
make me go get ice cream, he says.
Oh, no, he's threatening you with the tongs.
Yeah, he
And I
is.
wasn't talking to you anyway. I was saying, hey, Granny. I didn't say, hey, yo-yo.
Well, then why the hell aren't you at Granny's stream, asshole?
Because Granny, you don't want to stream. She's lazy.
I got a stream.
Actually, when I saw your little video, Granny, I kind of wished it would have been an ongoing live stream.
Yeah, I know. He didn't want to be videoed, though.
Oh, the poor dumb bugger. He seemed to be doing a pretty good job there. I used to do that. I used to do
He had
that.
legitimate reasons.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He didn't want
He
certain
don't need
people.
He don't need to be on film.
Yeah, he didn't want certain people to be viewing. Yeah.
Right.
That's. I think we've all had those days where it's like, no, not really. I don't know. I don't need to be seen.
What do you want, Mike?
I don't remember now. It was like 10 minutes ago.
It wasn't no 10 minutes. Yep.
Thanks, Sty.
You're such a fire.
Well, thank you, Sty.
You're welcome, sweetie. Anytime.
Probably something important, though.
Probably something important. Oh my God, that only happens about once every 2 months. That it's something really important. Now he's making me feel bad.
I know it's probably important.
Oh, bee lady. Yeah,
I
go
don't
ahead,
know.
Mike. The second you remember, say it.
Now, I'm going to eat my ice cream. I'm going to shut the fuck up.
I've seen
Good.
you talk with your mouth full before.
Mm.
Hey, Kathy. Hi.
Did Sam tell you that? Did Sam tell you that? Her and them Coke bottles, man. Good God.
Try to put it all on Sam's
Got a good
shoulders
deal on
again.
him, man.
I know.
Hey, Kathy.
The
I think
bee
you broke
lady
your-
broke what?
She said, Mike, I think you broke your CD player. What does that mean? Oh, no, I was just taking the boards out of those, the CD-ROM. I caught that. See, I figured it out.
But that's
It's all this
what,
fucking hair. It's so smothering my brain. I can't think. My hair is like all the way down my back. Here, look at. That's the back of my hair. I'm so pretty.
yeah.
Got
And
a pretty mouth too.
yeah.
Well, thank you, man.
You guys should see him in the bathroom looking in the mirror. I love myself. I just love myself. I love myself.
No, you know what I do? I get out of the shower and I'll brush my hair and then I'll do that. I'll brush it all forward, and then I'll do that sexy flip back.
I can just see him doing that.
It puts the lotion on.
And then I do the fat belly dance after I do that. Awesome. I got a routine, buddy. Good night, B Dibble.
Good night.
Yeah.
Night,
It
Dibble.
puts the lotion on and then it puts it in the basket. Mike,
Ain't going there. What's up,
ain't
Nick?
going there. Hey, NJ Lawn and
Hey, Nick.
Edge Cutting. That's good to see you, Nick.
I don't know. I came in here and Bean was making love to the blanket. I was like, what the hell kind of show is this? But I watched it.
That's
He was
because
getting that blanket.
that's because it's one hot blanket.
I got
He heard his name.
Yeah, you heard his
Mhm.
name. Just like,
He did. He's looking at him.
Bean. Hey, Bean.
oh no, he didn't hear his name. He's hearing that.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
that treat.
yeah. Mike's chowing down, and Bean's like,
Bean,
"What?
Get some
Look,
ice cream,
look
Bean.
at him! Look,
Come on, Bean.
he's.
Come on, Bean. Come on, Bean.
Tease
Get some
him.
ice cream.
I mean,
Come on,
He
Yeah,
Bean.
he's
is-
got a treat, doesn't he?
Yeah,
got a
look
treat?
at his. He's
Get that.
crying.
Get that, Bean.
Mike
Get
has
that
a
ice
treat.
cream. Bean, Bean.
Oh.
Get that ice cream. Ice cream, Bean.
Ice cream or a
Mmm.
snack.
He just
Oh, shit.
that is bad.
He gotta look up at you and say, look, you better find an ice cream stand, fool.
That's it. That's it. Now he's like, "Hey, there's a Dairy Queen across the parking lot. What the hell? We better get over there."
You go to the bathroom, he'll be driving that damn thing instead of sitting on the dash.
That's it. You'll come back out to your truck and it's gone. Bean took off.
That's
Somebody
the
will say, "I don't know, but your co-driver
you
is
gonna
kind of an
say to
ugly
me?
looking little bugger."
I'm gonna keep interrupting them, B lady. That's what I do.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
And if
Hey,
you do
Granny.
it good,
What?
Most of the time I do, yeah. Most of the time. This is really good.
Yeah. yeah, B lady. Okay, I'm gonna force my way in here. You asked earlier and I didn't respond to you. I'm sorry about that. You know, things get carried away around the campfire. But you asked if I had got my generator. No, Saturday, I've got a long trip to take. 4 hours of driving round trip. But I know I'm going to be spending a couple of hours there at least. I'm going down to a town south of me, a little over 100 miles away. And I'm picking up my generator, and knock on wood, they said by tomorrow they'll have my chainsaw there in stock, and I'll be picking up my chainsaw and everything that goes with it. I might be picking up a canopy for next to my trailer also. So Saturday is going to be a fun day. It's going to be a long day because I got to go to Running Waters. I've got my screen house in the back of my truck. I got to take that out of there. I got two or three coolers back there. I got to get that out of there. Then I got to push all the firewood up to the front of the box of the truck, so I got room to put my Jenny in there and the new equipment that I'm getting. It's a gas generator. It's a Predator 3500. That's a sweet generator, I'm telling you. Travis with Destination Great Lakes has one. It's got a 2.6 gallon fuel tank on it. And I had someone say, well, if it only holds 2.5 gallons of fuel, that's not so good. You're going to be going out and fueling that thing up all the time. It gets 11 hours of run time off of that. Off of less than 3 gallons, it'll run steady for 11 hours. So you can't beat that. Not at the price of gas. Not that I got to worry about it because Forest Service is going to be paying for my gas. My chainsaw, I don't have to worry about gas because I'm getting an 80-volt electric chainsaw. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's got 16-inch bar on it. I did a lot of checking up on it. I had a 40-volt for a while, and I loved it. But it wouldn't hold the charge long enough to do any big kind of job or anything. But this chainsaw with a fully charged battery will run just as long as 1.5 tanks of gas in a gas chainsaw. So, and it's quiet. You're not allowed to run gas chainsaws within the campground. I can run the electric. Ha 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 ha. And it's cordless. So the one I had, that 40-volt, was battery pack, or you could just plug it into AC. And usually I couldn't find the damn battery, or I forgot to charge it, so I usually out there with a electric cord wrapped around my ankles with a chainsaw running. And yeah, now this will be much better. Another one bites the dust. Hey,
It's like a commercial for True Value Hardware.
I get a cell phone signal out there. Yeah, actually a very good one. Get 4 bars from my campsite. That's the thing is, and we'll talk about a lot more when I do my announcement video, but unless Starlink gets me my system, I will not be able to live stream from the campground, which means I'll have to come to town once a week and do 1 live stream per week. That'll be a long bugger. That'll be a long live stream to make up because I'll be jonesing by then, But at the same time, I'll upload videos for every day for the following week. What is that?
It's my camera shield.
Oh, right. There you go. A camera shield.
It's the package for Granny strap-on.
Oh, I see. We have someone in the basement that wants to set you straight, Mike.
Oh, Nick Jones.
Hey, Nick. How you doing, Nick?
Hello, Nick.
Hi, hello, Samantha. Hello, Running Water. Mike, you fat arsehole. Hello, Granny.
Hey, Nick.
Suck my left
Hey,
testicle.
Bradley.
Why do you need
Oh,
a
what-
water
There's
tank?
2 conditions there, Mike.
Hey, Bradley. Hey, Bradley.
Not that way inclined, mate.
Mike, don't you be telling people to suck your schwans.
No.
Yeah.
Look, I'm full of bright ideas today. I got a whole bunch of them.
What's
Okay.
with all the fucking light bulbs?
Bright idea. This is a butt plug for Nick. I'm gonna send it to him. It's called the swirl. You gotta use this end first, Nick. This end goes in first. This is the handle down here.
That thing's amazing, boy. You can screw that one in, can't you?
But if
Yeah,
you need
that
a
was-
little, if you need a little tension breaker, Nick, you can put this little one in there first and get it, get it loosened up a little, and then
Get
go
one of
all
them-
in.
Oh shit! I threw that sucker away, didn't I? God damn it! Them great big fluorescent jobs I got in the studio lamps that are that big around and that long, and they're the curly fluorescents.
Look at
Yeah.
this thing. I put this one in here. Look how bright that fucking thing is.
Oh yeah.
This thing is bright as hell. I feel like a movie star.
Hot light.
How the hell do you know what a movie star feels like? You've never touched one in your life.
I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. That's
Hey. Come on
It's
now.
like
Now.
it's like playing the air guitar, you know. Yeah.
Woo.
Silly.
What is flying around over here? Granny, were you over here?
No.
That shit flying around like little moss or something. Oh, Granny, I gotta ask you a question.
Oh, I gotta distract them again. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, Mike?
Hurry up. Distract me.
What?
I don't remember what it was.
Jesus Christ.
He's so full of shit. He's so full of shit that it's pitiful.
Get you all excited.
I'm bored.
Then
I'm
let you
bored.
down.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
Mother board. just
Well,
an
thanks,
old mother board. Oh.
Did you get any progress done, Granny?
Neighborhood's getting wild.
Did I get one?
Phil. Hey, Phil.
What's up, folks?
Did you get a lot of progress done today?
No, it's the guy wouldn't come pick up the dumpster until tomorrow.
Why didn't they put like there? They won't put more than one?
There's nowhere to put more than one, according to them.
You got two sides to your house, don't you?
Yeah, right.
That are open.
Well, I was surprised because he's using an excavator. They didn't put two dumpsters side by side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just have them about 6-8 inches apart. Put them side by side.
They can't clear the power line if they put them that way. They got to put them sideways so when he pulls them out, he can clear the power line. Because the boom goes up to dump it.
Did you hear that, Sty? The boom goes up.
And the boom goes up. Boom, boom. We'll make the boom go up.
Hey, don't hit me on that. Stop. Look at he's gonna whack me on the head with it. Ah!
Damn.
Not the mama. Not the mama.
Ouch.
Don't make me pull this stream over.
Starting already, huh?
Kids.
Guani.
Damn kids. Hey, Guani.
Guani.
It's fine till Phil got here. Now we're all getting yelled at.
It was fine till Phil got here. Oh, geez.
Usually the case.
Well, Phil, you got one of the opinions.
There you go.
Just remember, there's a panel of 6.
Oh, they all love me too. So hey.
Yeah.
Oh, so glad to be home and not have to work tomorrow. Oh.
Bullshit.
Me too.
So tomorrow's your day off.
Yeah, I still got to get up early. And tomorrow I go to the optometrist, and we're gonna check my eyes again, and then we're gonna order glasses.
Oh,
anti-glare on the outside of the lens.
Ching ching.
So yeah, I ain't gonna let them know. I'm gonna play dumb, and when they start offering, I'm not gonna say, "Well, that's what I'm looking for," because I'm sure they'll charge me a whole bunch. I'm gonna play dumb, and at the very end when they're going over all the different things with me, I'm like, "Is that really worth it?"
Yeah. Make them really sell it.
Right.
Yeah. I got my last eye appointment. Now it's been 3 years, but I got that eye doctor's office. But when I walked out of there, they're looking at each other like, "Did we make any money this appointment?" Because, man, I'm in there and I really want those frames. I really want those frames, and I need these lenses. Yeah. Oh, it's going to cost that much? Put all that shit back. After they're measuring and getting I'll just put it all back. Where's your cheap glasses rack? And they're like, "Well, no, we can work with you." And yeah, they got the price down for me. And the best part was and you can come in anytime if you want them adjusted. You know, we'll even tear them down, clean them completely for you. Oh, yeah, shit. I went in there probably 5-6 times and said, you know, they don't fit quite right. I don't think that's quite right. And they'd spend a half hour fucking around with them glasses, and they were fine in the first place. I just wanted to make sure that you burned up some of their time, you know.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with a similar style frame and stuff. It's kind of what I'm used to. You know, there's no frame around the bottom, just pretty much around the top.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they're like a brushed aluminum or whatever, so they don't stick out a lot. So
Well, why don't you just use the same frame? Save some money.
Yeah.
yeah, well, you trust me. If you know they've got a few years of wear on them, they'll if I use the same frames, they
won't last.
They'll snap. Well, I can't tell you how many times I've rebent the nose things because they're out of whack and this and that.
Oh, yeah.
And I bend them back and I bend them back. They're probably 6 bends away from snapping off. So the worst thing is they got the scratches here on the lenses. One time we went golfing, and I don't golf with glasses on, so I stuck them in the golf cart.
Oh.
And I stuck them where the glass was up, so nothing would be rubbing them. Well, at some point I hit a bump, and they flipped over. So then the rest of the thing, when I was driving that golf cart, they were just laying on the lenses. Yeah, and I didn't know it. So
that's like I go with the same style frame. That's first thing I do is I walk up with my glasses and I start matching them to the frames for the rims and lens size. You know, I'll worry about the bows and the rest of the frame after I find the right lens sizes. And they always say, well, why are you so concerned about that? It's because the last pair that I bought that had the magnetic pop-on sunglasses, them sons of bitches cost me almost $500 by the time I was done. Well, now I can buy basically the same glasses, and I can get them for a couple $100, and I can go to Walmart and get the sunglasses for $12 a pair. You know,
those are good too.
Yeah, and they, I got so many. I got 4 sets of these sunglasses, and just get the right lens size, and then you can get aftermarket sunglasses really cheap. But I still got to figure out, well, I don't want to pay for it. That's the problem, for an eye exam. But if I get a new prescription, then Running Water is going to set me up with where he gets his fucking glasses for $30 a pair. And I had the link to that outfit, but I lost it. I can't find it. But I went to them and I put in my prescription at the time, but I didn't need new glasses, so I didn't order any. And that was with transition bifocals with the what the fuck they call that, where they get dark when it's too bright and lighter. You know? Transitions, yeah. All that shit. $48. $48. That same pair of damn glasses at my eye doctor would have cost $450.
What the hell?
10 times more. I'm not lying, am I, Running Water? I'm talking for you in a sense.
You're muted.
You're muted.
You're muted. Water. Running Water, you're muted.
We can't hear you. You done muted.
Uncork the tap. There you go.
There.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You understand the words coming out of my mouth? No,
I don't know if we'd rather hear you or see you.
Yeah, but yeah, I usually order glasses like twice a year. I'll get 2 pairs of sunglasses and 2 regular pairs of glasses, and runs me like $80
for all of
4
them.
Pairs of glasses.
For all of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking prescription glasses. He's getting them for $20 a pair. God, he pisses me off sometimes. But then I don't bitch. I don't bitch because he more than often doesn't piss me off. Yeah. So yeah, once I got a new prescription, I'm going to have him order them for me because he knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's so much easier. What's your card number and stuff, Dad? Oh shit. Oh, forget it, Dad. Mine's easier. I'll just do it.
Yeah, I've got an account in there. I get coupons all the time. So, and yeah, I've ordered glasses for my kids, for the ex. You know, just type in the numbers and boop, order.
I love it. I was afraid I might be raising a really smart kid, but then I came out. It worked out. I got running water, That. So I'm picking up my generator on Saturday. So he says, "Well, you probably get a discount with the inside track card with Harbor Freight." And I said, "It costs $30 a year for that. I ain't doing that." He goes, "Well, I got it." He goes, "Just use mine. In fact, we got the same name. So what the hell?" Oh, okay. So with your membership, you also get a gift card. So I get to use this gift card towards that generator. And it gives me this inside track card. So I call them, and they're not sure, but they think I'll get 10% discount using the inside track on it. So instead of $850, I'll probably get the Jenny for about $750. So
there we go.
Using Running Water's his membership and his gift card. God, yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't do that shit.
I know that's why I raised Running Water, not you. No. Mike has done the same for me, so no, I can't bitch about Mike that way either. He's helped me out. He's helped me way out. Yeah.
I still need a tax form too from you.
No, I don't do those. I don't do those. Everything is donations. Everything's donations, but they're not tax deductible.
They are on my end.
I don't want Kamala Harris showing up at my house.
Why not?
Camel.
Camel Toe Harris, what?
Camel Toe Harris.
There you go.
Yeah, well, it'll have to be her because Biden can't get upstairs.
Oh, no, I know. I'm on the 4th floor. It would take him 4 terms to get up here. I don't think unless they change that.
There's a guy on YouTube that his name is Steve Inman. I didn't show it on mine last night. He's only got like 2,000, but he's got a video of Biden falling down the stairs.
Oh Jesus!
Oh really?
Hilarious as hell. And he's only got like 600 views. I'm like, this hasn't picked up in the algorithm or something, because I watched that and that's the funniest goddamn thing I've seen all year. And he's a commentator, so he's like commentating like an anchorman when he does it. It is hilarious as shit.
I thought it was kind of funny watching his solo news thing today. I watched that whole thing.
Oh, did you?
And I laughed some. There was a few times I laughed pretty good. Just like, oh,
I've never seen anyone spoon-fed questions so smoothly.
But you know what? The one question that I laughed so hard through the whole thing was, "Are you going to run again?"
That's like 4 years from now. I don't know what's going to happen then.
At first, he implied he was. I'll run again. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen between now and then. That's quite a ways off and this and that. No, it's the end of the fucking world, buddy. You know, how the hell are you going to run 4 years from now? You can barely walk today. I don't think you're going to run 4 years from now. Oh God, I was laughing so hard.
The one that got me is the guy that asked the question about gun regulation, and then he went on like a 15-minute rant about infrastructure.
Right.
Like never answered the question.
No, it was all about infrastructure, and that poor reporter had to have been sitting there going, "Are there guns involved with this infrastructure thing?" You know, I don't think he got the question right. You know? It was so blatantly obvious when he's looking down the list of the reporters and calling off the next. And did you notice Fox News never was given the opportunity to ask questions?
Nope.
In fact, they said none of the questions were taken from any even moderate, let alone conservative reporters in the room. None of them got to ask questions. But I was kind of glad to hear that some of the typical network reporters did ask a couple of questions that deserved answers, but it was as I expected. There wasn't going to be an answer, you know. It was, I'm going to talk about I just love the butterscotch pudding that they give me in the nursing home before I have to go to work at 10 in the morning. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm so glad today is over. So I mean that whole drive home was just
It felt good.
Oh, it felt
one of those end of the days that just felt so good.
Well, you know what?
Ask how work was, but I was
last night, Sty, you did it to me driving home yesterday. We were talking about taking walks and things like that.
Walks that last forever, man.
Yeah, and you know what? I got behind the wheel, and once I got through town, right there by my work, I just drove home. No one was really around me. 50 miles, just doing the speed limit, just piddling down the road, and just taking my time and thinking, you know what, just nice and calm, and just
That's it. A ride in your vehicle can do the same for you. I've taken those where I've taken off and I don't know where the hell I'm going to end up. I'm just out for a ride, man.
Well, me and the wife used to do that. We used to get in one of the vehicles and we take the back roads around here. You got a compass in the vehicle. You know where you're kind of have an idea of which direction you'll be going. And we got these dirt roads, and we'd see people's homes and I'd be kind of neat to do something like that around our place. And you'd see something someone would have out in their yard that they built. And be like, oh, I bet you I could build something like that. And, you get ideas for your own place and different things like that. And, steal people's stuff. I mean, look at different people's stuff.
But initially, when you take off on just a little road trip like that, it's without intention.
Right.
It's just, let's go for a ride. Let's just go cruising. And then the intentions build themselves as you go for your ride. When I was growing up, there was four of us kids, and my pop, when we go on vacation, if we were on vacation for a week, I guarantee you at least 4 nights, us kids, we'd fall asleep before 10 o'clock at night, and then we'd be getting woken up, and we're in our jammies, and then the old man said, come on, we're going for a ride. We'd all get in the old station wagon, and he'd take off in the backcountry. And my mom would have a picnic basket full of sandwiches and pop and shit for us kids. And he'd go for a drive till damn near sunup. And we'd see wildlife and things. And stop at a nice lake and you can see the moon reflecting off the lake and stuff. And that was the only time our damn family did anything together where nobody had anything to say. We actually just enjoyed each other's company for a change without having to say anything. We're just enjoying the damn ride, And I just don't think in the fast pace of this world nowadays, we get enough of that shit,
No, and, even sitting here talking about it makes me want to, tell my wife tomorrow, maybe on Saturday, when I get home, or maybe even on Sunday, just get in the car. Let's go for a ride. We're just going to ride. We're driving. We can go north. We can go north of Lapeer. We can go. The vehicle's got a compass. Eventually, if you go wherever you go, eventually you have some kind of idea. Eventually, you can go south, or if you go to
right.
You can go back. You're going to find a road that and you can find your way. And if you don't, then hey, you know what? You'll find it. You will eventually find a way.
That's it. I've done that. I've done that where I've taken off and I'm wandering around, driving all over, and then going, "Oh, I wonder where the fuck I am," and then just keep driving. And all of a sudden, I see a sign that says Loretta, 11 miles. Oh shit! If I go to Loretta, I know where I am.
Right.
So I go there, and then from there, I know how to get home.
Yep.
Like I say, I never get lost. I never get lost. I get a little confused once in a while, but I don't get lost.
Me and my wife used to go out to this bed and breakfast out in Fremont, Michigan, in White Cloud, and beautiful place. You would love this. It's called the Shack, and it's very rustic. All like the furniture inside is all made out of logs. They got log outbuildings and stuff. It's just the whole thing is just rustic. We just love it. And when we would come back from that place, it'd be a Sunday, and we would just piddle around, driving home. Sometimes we get off the main roads. Sometimes we'd stop in one of the little podunk towns and look at an antiques thing or whatever, and just fart around. Takes 3 hours to get there, but it takes 5 hours to get home. Though.
Right. And that's the thing is when you're doing that, and you're just casually exploring without any intentions, you find things. You find things that catch your interest that you would have never found before. And you would have never had the intention to go looking for it. You just happened across it, And that's my open door policy, man. Just keep your front door wide open and just wait for those little opportunities to come by and grab them when you can, man. Whenever you can. When I was working during my career, I worked so goddamn much, but it was 25 miles from home to work and back. That 25 miles, there was only one town in that route, and it was a little hodunk town, and I loved it. I loved my trip to work, and I loved my trip home. Oh, that was the best part of my day. That was the best part of my day. I could crank the tunes up if I wanted and just jam all the way home, or I could just shut everything off, open all the windows, and enjoy the fresh air. Yeah, makes it does regenerate your want to go on. I was thinking of getting some of that Jurassic jerky Carolina Reaper. Does this have a good flavor or just heat?
Yeah, I've never had that particular one. There's a couple different jerkies I had gotten off of line from like Amazon before. I actually I got a monthly subscription to Mission Meats, which is a company that actually sent me some jerky for free to do a review on. And then I wound up doing a monthly thing where they send me 3 2-ounce bags of Carolina Reaper jerky every month.
That's cool.
And it's not a lot of jerky, When I open that bag, I probably go through a bag, in 2 sittings, have a little bit, but it's got a good burn to it, and it's good jerky. And the one time I wasn't happy with it, I opened a bag up, and I thought it was a little chewy and a little gristly. I sent a little comment because I get a little emails and text messages from them all the time. And I mentioned it. And they said, well, we have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Would you like a refund, or would you like us to send you some more or replace it? So I said, replace it. Well, I expected them to replace the one bag. No, they sent me 3 bags.
They sent you the whole order.
Yeah, they sent me the whole order again. So so only one of them, and I didn't say this to them, but only one of the bags was chewy. I hadn't gotten the other 2 bags. So they sent me a whole new 3. So I wound up with,
2
6
extra bags.
Yeah, that was awesome. So
you bet.
Anybody that does something like that's good on my behalf, And I'm not a complainer. So
yeah.
Me either.
No, Mike never complains. I've never heard Mike complain. I've heard him complain that he missed his Schwann's order. That I've heard him complain about, I guess. So
Well, that's a legitimate complaint.
yeah, but that's pretty
yeah, usually when something like that happens, I just don't order anything from a company anymore. I usually don't complain. I'm not a complainer. Right. I usually don't complain. I just usually will not do anything again. But the first few orders have been pretty good. And again, it was one of those things where they're constantly sending me texts and stuff. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna let them know. And I did, and they were very cool about it. I didn't demand nothing. I explained it to them. They asked, could you explain to us, what was it? I said it was kind of gristly. It didn't chew up like all the other jerky that they had before. I felt like I chewed it, and it didn't chew up.
Right.
Like the other stuff. And they were like, yep, they apologized. They asked me if I wanted a refund or if I wanted them to replace it. I said replace it, and got 3 bags for the one. So
you need a weed eater for that, Mike.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
Yeah.
Trying to knock the scissors out of his hands.
You're right. He wound up jabbing his jugular.
Oh, good Lord.
That's like, I buy a lot of stuff off of Amazon, and they want you to review everything you buy.
Oh, sure.
And I get so sick and tired of, oh, we see you just bought this from us. Would you give us a review? I got so sick of it that I don't remember what the item was. I thought, oh, okay, I'll go in there. So I left a review. I said, I saw it, I bought it, and I'm using it. Thank you. Why the fuck should I paid for it? Why should I give you a review too? If you want me to give you a review, say, hey, we'll give you 10% off or something. But I'm not here to help promote your products. I'm here to buy, see it, want it, buy it, and I move on. I'm not here to promo your ass,
So can I ask you a question, Sty?
Yes, sir.
Do you buy something on Amazon or buy something online without looking at the other people's reviews and how many stars and stuff they've got?
No.
You don't care.
I depend on all those poor dumb morons that are willing to sit there and type all that shit up.
If you look at those reviews, though, sometimes the reviews the people are giving aren't the reviews for the product that you're looking at.
That too, you got to really watch. I had that happen on a couple of products where, the reviews look really good, but then I started look at the item description,
right,
for that review, because you go, oh, okay, I wanted the green one in this size, and they're talking about the blue one in a totally different size.
Or a totally different product.
Well, Sty, you should stay away from the tutus. I'm just saying.
The tutus?
Yeah, the blue one or the green one. You should stay away from the tutus. and you're a little larger than you think you are. So the size, you should just get the larger size anyway.
I am not larger than I think I am. I'm smaller than I thought I was. You saw that, wasn't that last night's stream? I got up, I turned the screen so I could hear you guys and watch you guys. And then I come back and I sat down and I go, oh shit, I didn't turn my screen off. Get up, turn the screen back, turn around, and damn near crashed and burned right there next to the studio because my damn shorts fell down around my ankles. These shorts have never fallen down before. And so, I'm losing something somewhere.
Yeah, mine are all snug again. So I gotta get to doing shit around the yard again. Take a few LBs off. So
I had someone, an acquaintance of mine, in an email the other day said, "Boy, I bet you can't wait to get to camp because as active as you are when you're in camp, you're going to burn a few pounds off." I emailed them back and said I lost 20 fucking pounds in the last month and a half. I said, I need to gain a bunch of weight, not lose anymore. Jesus Christ, I get out to camp. When I leave camp, I'll weigh 150 pounds, for God's sakes.
Well, camping's good because, I mean, you'll be working and gaining muscle. If you're just
that's
like
it.
you are at home where you weren't eating and losing weight, you weren't helping your muscle tone at all either. So
you would think that I'd be putting a lot of fat on, but I'm not. But I've lost a lot of muscle mass over the winter. I think it's an age thing too. You know, you just don't keep that muscle mass unless you're loading up on a lot of proteins and you're constantly working out a bit, you know. And that's the thing in camp is I eat like a horse, man. But I work hard in camp too. So I'm hoping I got my hopes up. Yeah. That maybe I'll gain a little bit, hopefully not inches, you know. Right. Yeah, just gain some muscle mass back.
Did you notice when Phil said his shorts were getting tight again? I didn't even make a comment. Did you notice that?
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, I would. You bringing it up now? I was still waiting. I feel sorry for the fat fucker.
Yeah. I even posted a thing on his Facebook page and he never even commented to it. He's probably crying.
Oh, hell no, I didn't comment on that, you asshole. I wouldn't give you the fucking satisfaction.
Thanks. Just a second, guys. Thanks, John, for helping get her done granny out. Yeah, we try to remind people that Get Her Done Granny is going to have a battle ahead of herself for a while.
She's up over 11 grand.
Yep. We'll just keep it going, guys. Keep it going.
Yep.
You know, and it's like I said, you know, you can only do what you can do, but whatever you can do, and sharing it out is the easiest thing. I mean, it doesn't take anything to just share it out.
I just want to go home and lay my head in my own bed.
Yeah. It's nice, though, to see it break that 11,000 mark.
Yep. And it's nice to see that house start coming down today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It'll look so different once that's out of there. Hi, Lizzie Ann.
Hey, Lizzie Ann.
You know, I haven't even looked at that GoFundMe.
Yeah, it's just a little over 11.
That's good. Looks like I got pizza money for this weekend. Kids coming over, you know.
I love you, Mike.
Yeah, John. Welcome to the community. Yeah, this is one caring, loving community. I tell you what.
Except for this guy.
That's he shows love, but he don't fucking care. Yeah. Here's a little love your way, asshole. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got the fucking shirt on. Yeah.
I'm weeding him out. Don't worry. I'm still trying to figure out who this Get Her Done Granny person is everybody's been talking about. I don't even know who the hell she is.
Yeah.
I know. All I know is she made me a lot of money. That's all I know.
Shut up, Mike.
I'm gonna put a GoFundMe for dripping water and see what I can get. Poor guy's plumbing just took shit. He needs like 40 grand.
Drippy dick up there.
Yeah. What are you gonna put in the description? Please help me fix my leaky pipes.
No, every time I turn around, it's always something. It's like, gosh, plumbing. I'm probably going to have to hire a plumber to do that for them to approve it.
Approve what? You have to have a builder come in and rebuild the whole fucking place, right?
No, I'm going to get modular or prefab or something.
Or are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way to go. Boy, that's the way to go.
I can't wait for a builder. That would take too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm old. Every day is important.
No shit. Yeah. Get her done, Granny.
Yeah, I ain't got 6 months. I ain't got 6 months to wait for somebody to build a house.
That's six less months that you get to enjoy the house, right?
Right.
$5 goal. I can't buy a pizza for $5. Oh, well. You ready for the storm tonight?
Is there be a storm tonight?
Ooh.
We're supposed to get hammered.
It was raining on the way home.
Well, we don't want to.
A big storm.
We don't want to hear about you getting hammered, you and your drinking problem. We're talking about the storm.
Oh, it goes up to 100. What's it? 90% now. Obviously, it's fucking raining, so that makes it 100%.
That's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks like all night long until like 6, 7 a.m. It's at it's raining all. Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. They said down here we're supposed to get like half an inch an hour.
Jesus.
Really?
So, yeah, they're saying
that's what she said, Mike.
Right.
You give me a half inch an hour. That's right.
Your old ass couldn't last an hour. Go sit down somewhere.
Yeah, I tell you what, they would appreciate 8 inches for 20 minutes versus half an inch an hour for the whole night.
I just want to have a Coke and a smile. That's all I want.
Yeah. You snort some Coke, that'll get you to smile. I tell you what, I'd much rather, be able to put out a few inches and get it over with, and she's smiling all night, than have her grumbling and bitching for the whole night with a half an inch an hour.
That's what a pillow's for. She starts grumbling.
Right.
That's what a pillow's for. Yeah, you got to get one of them. You got to get one of them memory foam pillows. When she wants a little and you're too tired from the workday, you can just turn to the pillow and say, "You know how to take care of her. You're a memory." One of them memory foam pillows. I know. Have you figured out how to hump it yet?
I did.
No,
You did. You did, eh?
I got figured out finally. It was the Coke bottle episode last night that I finally figured it out. How to get it right.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you, what a bunch of clowns we are, eh? I gotta do this. You guys are all great.
No, you don't have to do this. At least take yourself off the screen if you're going to do this.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, see, that's how we do it.
God damn it! Oh, fucking son of a bitch! Yeah, that's me getting into bed. Yeah.
If you got to pound it with camera off.
Yeah, shit. Here we go. Half inch an hour. It's going to take all night for you to get a pound.
That's right.
That's right. You'll be pounding it all night. There you go. No, I got to show appreciation to my members. Other than 2 of them down in the back seat there.
Okay.
Yeah, if you see your names, ignore it, you 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, here's all my awesome members that keep us up and running, guys. John wishes he could grow a beard like us guys. That keep working at it. Just
Tell you,
yeah.
man, $20.
I tell you what. Lots
That's okay.
of
Mike's got a peel and stick beard. It doesn't matter.
He's
Oh,
gonna
you
grow
use some Gorilla Glue.
quickly.
mine don't get any longer than that anymore. It's just I'm not the young man I used to be. I used to be able to keep it well fertilized. But
Beard products aren't cheap.
oh no shit! I've been without beard products for about 2 months now. I got to get on there. I'll see if I got any money left over after all this camp shit. I'm not turning the camera. I'm not showing this shit. But I've got these TV trays. They're rectangular. They're big TV trays. They're awesome. I've got 4 of them. All 4 of them are sitting here in my living room. All that's on those is audio video equipment. That's got to be packed up to take to camp. And oh no, that's 4 TV trays plus my desk over here has got all the GoPro stuff on it. So that's like 2 TV trays in itself, the desk. I can't believe how much of that shit I got now, and I'm finding things that I go, oh shit, that's right, I got that. I almost ordered another one. Oh, don't do that. But I'm finding that packing up to go to camp this summer is a bitch. I'm gonna have everything loaded up, get down there, unload everything, turn right around, come back home, get another truckload of shit. I know it. I just got too much. Truckload of shit. Fertilizer. Yeah.
What's up, Lone Star?
Hey, Lone Star.
I could use a truckload of shit.
Could you? Yeah, for your pepper field?
Yeah, I mean, I better get my ass busy on that because if I don't start using my free time on Fridays and on the weekends, it's going to be fucking, late spring, early summer, and I'm going to start thinking, oh, maybe I should put that in. I better get that shit going now.
Well, that's it. Is if you're beyond hard frost, get it in. Get it in. Because, man, if you wait too late, then you're going, oh, my God, are they going to have enough time to actually go to fruit, And that's...
Well, I gotta get a fan and a heater going down here in the basement now. Down there, the plants have been growing okay, but right now, some of them that are growing up, the purple jalapenos, they're getting a little top heavy. Well, they don't get any wind, so the stalks don't get strong.
Right.
So you got to put a fan on them, like an oscillating fan.
Yeah,
and it kind of breaks the fibers and allows them to re-strengthen themselves to have strong tracks. Because if I put them outside the way they are right now,
they'll blow right over.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get a fan.
I found that out years ago when we always did plantings. That even my tomato plants, I always had a box fan in the room, blowing on those tomato plants. Then I turn it, put it on the other side of the room, blow on them. So they everything I was going to put out in the garden was wind resistant when I put it out. And then if I had air conditioning in that room, there were times I'd get it so damn cold in that room. You go in there, you go, shit, I need a sweater. Then I'd shut her down and let that room warm up and get full of humidity so that they were weather and wind resistant when you put them out. What the fuck?
It's good when you play more.
I can't.
It's good when you play more. This is a cell phone battery. But that's
really?
Why is it so? Yeah. It's good when you play more, Sam. They forgot to put Sam on it.
That's really weird.
My pen it. We got
really weird that would be on a cell phone, huh?
Yeah, but look at that.
He's telling us he took that battery out of a cell phone. I want to see what that blow up doll looks like. That's for her pump or something. There it is, right there.
That battery keeps that vibrating anus going. So
that's right. That's right. that electrified anal plug. Yeah, I know. That's yeah.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. You know, it's kind of like, you know, testing the 9-volt battery on your tongue.
That's not
But
dangerous.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
It's got juice in it because the phone does turn on.
Oh, it
What?
turns the phone on, huh?
Hmm?
Look, at first I thought it was turning you on.
Well, yeah, I wonder. Well,
This one's been laying in my yard for about a month. I
I
picked it
wonder
up
if you
today.
could sell it on Facebook Marketplace or something.
No, I ain't doing shit. I'm taking it apart.
Why scrap it when you can make more money selling it?
The screen's broke on it.
Yeah.
It's $5.50 a pound, buddy. That's right. I never
Right.
seen a battery that works like that though. That's kind of weird.
It is weird.
I never seen one like that.
It's like the whole thing's it's like the whole phone's a battery.
Calm down, Mike.
I tell you, if YouTube strikes me because of phone porn,
Phone porn.
it's dang it. They're gonna say, yeah, you got a panelist doing this phone porn on there.
Guilty,
We can't
dirty
have
panel,
that.
yeah.
We can't have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's us. Oh.
Well, now you got Sam doing it.
Sam, what are you doing?
You done a
It's
excited
cat
her.
hair off my
She's
lap.
got cat hair on her lap.
He
Leave her
just jumped
alone.
off, and my
Oh,
black
Sam,
leggings are like magnets for cat hair.
I ain't
They're
coming up there
nylon.
no.
And cat.
I'm going back.
That
And
you know,
a lint brush.
You make the spot. Wait,
Mike,
No,
Mike.
right there. Shut up.
Mike.
I'm helping.
No, you shut up. You shut
I'm
the
helping
fuck
Sam.
up. No, you shut up.
I know you shut up.
Shut up. You shut the fuck up.
I'm helping. Oh, hey, let me get that one
You,
right there,
you
Sam.
need to
Hold on.
shut up. Mike, see,
Nope.
Mike's got all kinds of experience because he knows that he's got to clean his lap after the cat gets off. Yeah.
Ah,
Timestamp that.
whew,
There you
it
go.
was fun up there. I had fun up there.
Yeah. I'm sure. God, he's got the wildest freaking imagination. I tell you.
All I got in life.
The only thing keeping me here right now is spite for Mike. Kathy. Oh, Kathy, thank you. Oh,
America.
that's kind of you. Thank you. Oh yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Your
That is so
America clip was pretty popular last night there.
You know, that's why I think I got to find stuff all the time that refresh stuff that gets people excited because everybody liked Momoa at the beginning.
If you
Everybody
freaking
liked the
get
girl.
rid of Momoa, I'm leaving your channel.
I'm not getting rid of you.
I'm saying right now, if you quit putting him up, I'm canceling my membership. And I'm
People
leaving
just
your
people
She's
just
the
people
fuck
just
out
get
of
to-
here if
people
you.
just get to request what they get with their super chat. That's all.
channel.
Oh, so
Nobody bored with that. Ain't nobody bored with that. Don't you even think that, Spicy.
They're bored with it. Ladies hardly even ask for it anymore.
You got to wait till payday rolls around, then they ask for it.
yeah.
Damn, that was true, wasn't it?
I was in a couple of streams, watching, lurking, chatting a little bit. A couple of streams last week, and I'm watching the super chats, and I'm going, these people never get super chatted like that. And you could tell the host is like, holy shit, what the hell's going on? And I'm sitting there going, should I? It's a Wednesday. Stimulus deposits. Look at this shit. Spread it around. Here comes the stimulus. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm watching some hosts that usually don't see a lot of super chats, and they did really well. And I didn't realize it until I got my stimulus that, oh yeah, shit. If you're retired, especially, if you've got any government issued debit account or checking account, that's where that money goes. Boom, boom, right to that card, right? Or if you filed your taxes and you listed a card, an account, boom, goes right to that. But they do it on Wednesdays. The U.S. Treasury, the IRS through the U.S. Treasury makes their deposits on Wednesdays. So it made sense that Wednesday night, those two people were just boom, 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 getting super chatted. You know, I'm going, oh, some people got their stimuli. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, I got to see that posted on my bank account for about 6 days. Say it's pending.
Pending?
Pending until that next Wednesday. It's like Thursday. It bounced off the account and it's sitting there, but I don't have access to it until next Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Same thing with my tax returns. You know,
I couldn't believe mine. I was up, you know, in the middle of the fucking night, and it was about 20 after midnight. I thought, I'll take a look. This was yesterday. I took a look at my account and I go, hey, there's $1,400. I mean, in less than a half hour after midnight, man. It's Wednesday. And I'm going, oh, okay, good. Thank you. Because with all my shopping this weekend, I was kind of dipping into my grocery budget a little bit, so that a couple hundred of that 14 is going to help. Plus a couple of bills get paid down. Thank God. Pay the bills. Did
I miss something? What the hell are you doing up there?
Hey, good night, Tim.
What?
What?
The hell are you doing up there?
Who?
Running water.
Oh,
Eating.
I'm building a cabin.
You're building a cabin for... Oh, okay.
Oh, what the fuck? Hold it there.
I keep seeing him blow, so I was wondering.
Yeah, it's cabin. Here. I'll put a light in it. Let me get this light turned on. Yeah, put a light in it so you can...
Ah, okay. Is that like for model trains or something?
Yeah. Basically, yeah. It's just a small little kit. It comes in, you know, these little punch-out deals.
Oh, okay.
Put it together, glue it together and stuff.
Better playing with that than playing with your dick, I guess.
All right. Yeah, he's like his dad. He's like his dad. A little different, but he's like his dad. He's just not growing up, see?
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm sure I know Sty saw the post on Facebook. You know, disappointed when you walk into a adult toy store and you don't see any action figures.
Yeah. The only action figures they got are 5'6" and require an air pump.
Like, don't even have Legos. You know.
Well, we were talking about dogs with collars and leashes last night, and somebody was talking about puppy porn and stuff like that. And I asked, isn't it a little weird though that you can go to a pet store to buy studded collars and leashes for sex toys, or you can go to the porn shop to buy a leash and a collar for your dog?
It's cheaper at the pet store.
I should hope so, but that's why I think. But I think that's why all the you got to watch out when you go to those pet stores. They're full of pervs because they're trying to save some money, you know.
That's just like if you want whips, you're better off going to Tractor Supply store. Much cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's back there by the bridles.
The bridles?
It's funny, he knows that.
They got a bridal section at the Fleet Farm?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about a bridle there? Get her done, Granny.
What the fuck? What
Granny.
for?
Well,
Giddy
bridle isn't necessarily for the person that's wearing it.
I want to ride the pony. I want to ride the pony.
I don't want to ride the pony's freaking back.
No, you would be the pony.
Ooh, doggy.
Nobody
Ooh, doggy.
Hey, Phil. When did you do the video where you stuck the dog shocker on your neck?
At 100 subscribers 2 years ago.
That fucking video popped up on my recommended thing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, I shared it out off of my Facebook when it came up about last week or earlier.
I
this week.
reported it, so don't worry about it.
Good.
Hey, Sarika.
Yeah, it popped up on my recommendations for like, hey, watching this fat bastard get chopped, so I watched it.
That's why I watched it.
So I watched it.
Well, it's funny because I tried to wear a dog shot collar that had a remote control
Kappa.
when I did my Nemesis bar a few months later. But when I put that collar on, it fit. But when I put the dog shock thing back on the collar, when I put that collar on, it was too tight, and I didn't think there was any way I could swallow and have that collar on. So I put it on my arm, and every square of that chocolate bar I ate, I had my daughter turn it up a notch. But it wasn't the same on my arm as it would have been on my neck. The arm was like, even at the highest thing, it was like, there wasn't nothing like, get hit in the neck with that shit. The neck is like 10 times worse than the arm. So
this buddy of mine, the dog collars, and especially that video of you crossing the barrier and getting shocked. This buddy of mine, he had 2 bird dogs. They were beautiful retrievers. And he had them strictly for hunting, They were pets, but he had them for bird hunting. And one day he come to work. He worked with me, and God, he had bags under his eyes. And I go, "What's your problem?" He says, "I didn't get any goddamn sleep." He said, "Why?" I told him. I said, "Why?" And he says, "Oh, damn dogs." And I said, "Well, why do dogs keep you up?" And he said, "Well, I got them out in the yard during this time of year. They each got their own dog house." And he says, and all they did was bark all freaking night, yipping and screeching and barking like something's attacking them. And he said, about 7 o'clock this morning, finally, I gave up. The sons of bitches barking all fucking night. He says, I went out there to check on him. Well, he had them dog collars on those dogs, and he had a remote. He could hit the button, and it'd shock them. Well, he said, I'd hit that button when they were barking like that, and it didn't do any damn good. They just kept barking and barking. He said 7 o'clock this morning, I found out the fucking controller was busted, and the button was stuck in the down position.
Oh my God.
Them fucking dogs were getting shocked all night, and they're out there yipping and trying to scratch their collars off and shit. He said, yeah. So I didn't get any sleep, and the dogs, he says, the dogs are totally exhausted. He's
totally fucking confused too.
Yeah, wondering what the hell did we do wrong,
Exactly right.
That's and
well, I gotta get going, guys. It's that time for me.
Supper time. It's supper time.
Thanks,
sweetie.
Peanut
it's
butter,
so good to
jelly
see
time.
you, sweetie.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Bye-bye.
Oh, tell them to hell with them. It's a fender. It's a fender. Remember running water when we would do that? Dad would be too tired to make dinner. All right, guys, it's a fender tonight.
And to yourself.
Yeah.
That's usually what it is around here.
And then put away dinner.
Oh, yeah, shit. That, if we didn't want any leftovers, and there were quite a bit of leftovers, but we didn't want leftovers stuffed in the fridge, I'd always say, running water, your turn tonight. Put the leftovers away. Oh, yeah, he'd be in there if it took 2 hours. He'd eat it all. Yeah. That's the way we put leftovers away is tell running water. Hey, running water, there's leftovers to put away.
Hey, James, how you doing, man?
Yeah. Luckily, I was really
You have
active
a
at
good
that
night.
time.
Have a good night, Crazy Ann. Oh, no, you're saying good night to Sis. Okay, I get it. She's saying good night, Samantha. Yeah. Anyway,
Crazy ain't going to bed. Woman just got up around 2 p.m. our time.
Who did?
Crazy Ann.
Oh.
Yeah, she's only been awake for like 8 hours. Shit.
Listen to you. Hey, Joey.
Worked about 14 hours.
14 hours. Ooh, woof da.
Well, that means you got big money there, Joe. Ubering people around. She's not slept in 40 hours. I do apologize. She did get up then, but she didn't get much sleep. I apologize.
She didn't. I saw her post. She didn't get any sleep. So don't make fun of sleeplessness. She'll beat the shit out of you. Look at her, Bill.
Right?
If she can't, I can sure enough get up.
Everybody want to beat up on me. Damn.
Damn.
Why is everybody always picking on
Exactly.
me?
Bill. Too lame slow. Who called the English teacher Daddy O? Charlie Brown. Oh.
Earl's looking at you like, are you fucking kidding me?
What is it, girl?
Earl's looking at himself. He's like, ooh, what the hell? Who's that good looking cat?
Earl.
Yeah.
Make Mike big or Earl big.
You are a good looking cat, Earl.
Hey,
Don't let anybody tell you to get
lady's back.
Yep. Now he looks
Earl.
like
Earl.
Kitty. Earl.
Earl. Yeah.
What you doing, Earl?
Kitty. Hey, kitty.
Hey, Earl.
Yeah, there's 2 of those ugly fuckers, isn't there?
Don't listen to him, mother. You're gorgeous.
He's
I'm
looking
talking about the
around,
ugly fucker
he's
behind
looking
you.
around at the panel like, you bunch of goofy
Y'all see that
fuckers.
little spot on his...
On his lip.
Yeah. He is, Earl. You're handsome.
Earl.
Yes, you are.
Earl the man. Earl's the man.
Oh,
Lordy.
Lordy.
I am so damn hungry. Thank God. It's a pain in the ass to get delivery. If I was like running water, I'd order from 5 different fucking restaurants and have Uber drop it off,
Well, you got to get the rhythm down. You got to get the process down.
Hey, well, no, here it sucks because if you get delivery, you got to go down to the main doors and wait for them at the main doors. They're not allowed in the building.
Yeah.
But I got a kick out of it. Running Water posted on Facebook this meme, this clip of this guy trucker sitting there and he's eating a sandwich and it said something blah 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 about drive 700 miles just to stop and eat a peanut butter sandwich. What all the truckers do for everybody in the world kind of thing, and all these comments. Oh yeah, we really appreciate you truckers, this, that. And I'm going, these people making them comments don't know that son of a bitch is eating from fucking Red Lobster and anywhere he wants to fucking eat, and he has these Uber drivers bringing it to his truck, wherever he's parked. They bring that shit right to his truck. He ain't eating no fucking peanut butter sandwich unless he wants to see how the people on the other side of the track eat. Don't give me that shit. He put that post up there. I was laughing so hard. I go, that ain't him. He don't drive no 700 miles for a peanut butter sandwich. Look at that. See, for him, peanut butter sandwich it's yeah. I'm gonna take a tablespoon and just
Yeah, we-
eat out of the
Yeah,
jar and
we
have
know
a
what that
couple of
peanut butter is.
Twinkies. I'll
And
have
then
some Twinkies with it.
Huckleberry jam.
You telling me how that jelly and jam is, I knew that's exactly. I just looking at the jars, I could tell what the texture and
This
quality.
that big one, the one from Kalispell.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
tall
you can see the berries right through the glass. You can see the whole berries all
Hey.
over in it.
It should say extreme jam because it's like spreading raw berries on your bread.
That sounds good.
I got purple spots all over my seat, on my socks, because they're falling off the sandwiches. I'm trying to put them on there. There's just so many damn. Open it up. I'm like, they forgot to put the jelly in with the berries.
That's cool.
Well, that sounds like something that I'm going to want to put inside of a pudgy pie cooked over the campfire. I'll pour that.
It's
I'll
pretty
pour
much
that jelly.
pie filling.
I'll pour that. I'll pour those huckleberry jelly in the goddamn pudgy pie maker in the campfire.
The big problem is all the berries rise to the top, so you have to work your way down to the jelly part.
Stir it.
It's not like yogurt where fruit's on the bottom. No, it's the other way around.
Fucking yogurt.
That would be good in yogurt, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, some plain yogurt, put some
Plain
of that huckleberry
yogurt.
stuff in there.
Yep.
A little bit of granola. That's good breakfast.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, it's killing me, man. I
Kill me
I know what I'm gonna have. I know what I'm gonna have. Being I haven't eaten today. I'm gonna take half of one of them family size bags of pizza rolls and throw them in the oven. That'll fill a whole cookie sheet, man. Yeah. I'll sit here and just eat pizza rolls after the stream.
See, I gotta quit eat. I don't eat pizza rolls, and when I do, I burn the inside of my mouth.
I know.
And there's something wrong with the outside texture of those motherfuckers because it tears up the inside of my mouth. Forget the burning of the roof of my mouth, but there's something wrong with the outside texture of those damn things, where it screws up the inside of my mouth.
I can imagine that, but I don't have that issue because I've got dentures, I got plates, so I don't.
Yeah, but it's just around your teeth. It's not the whole roof of your mouth.
Yeah, Sty's got a skid plate for anything sharp going in his mouth.
That's it. You can fuck yourself running water. It's son of a bitch. When your truck's got goddamn 18 flat fucking tires, you can back out on the road next time. You son of a bitch. I don't need your fucking help, man. Yes. No, I do not have a skid plate.
That's not what he said. He knows you better than we do.
Holy shit. I'll tell you what. You stuck more than a foot in your fucking mouth saying that shit.
Daddy,
and that's dangerous because I don't have a skid plate.
I'm out of here, people.
You're out of it, all right.
I'm out of here.
I'm out. I'm out, he says. I'm
Over
out.
your shit.
That's yeah. I actually, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up at the bottom of the hour tonight because I am so fucking hungry. So fucking hungry, and
I'll wait 6 minutes.
And I've changed my mind. I'm not having pizza rolls because there's no need for a skid plate out. I've got other things I can eat, like mac and cheese with some jalapeno sausages in it. There we go.
Running water, you hurt Sty's feelings.
Yep.
Yeah. So what spoiled my fucking dinner?
Yep. Now every time you think of Filipino pizza rolls, you got to think of a skid plate.
That's it. Every time I look in the freezer and see them, I'll go, "Oh shit, no." No, those require a skid plate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese, hell, I could get rid of my teeth and eat that bitch,
Right.
But oh boy, I have never seen huckleberry jam in the stores. Oh no, you won't find it nationwide. Huckleberries are exclusive to the Northwest. That these mountain huckleberries only grow in the Northwest.
You can find it on Amazon.
You can order them online, huckleberry products. But make sure you order Montana. Make sure it's Montana wild huckleberries. Just because it says Montana huckleberries doesn't always mean they're wild huckleberries either. Because they do grow a commercial type of a huckleberry.
That'd be a tame huckleberry?
And it's nothing like a wild huckleberry. It's not even. It's more like a blueberry.
Yeah.
A true wild huckleberry has its own unique flavor.
And it can't be cultivated.
No, you can't take wild huckleberries out of the wild and grow them in your fucking garden. It don't work.
No.
Nope. They need specific environment and nutritional aspects that are in the soils in the high country in Montana, Idaho, parts of Washington and Oregon. And
same goes for those thimbleberries.
You can only find those in a certain place and you can't cultivate them.
Did Sty call himself a hoe? Did he say Idaho?
Idaho.
Well, yeah, Yodaho. Yodaho. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just misspoke. I meant Yodaho. Yeah. 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 You're the hoe that washes the ton. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least I haven't got a skid plate.
Hey, it's his fault.
Didn't you say you were leaving, ass?
Yeah, in 3 minutes.
In a few minutes. I'm not done.
I said 3 minutes. But I can leave that.
Yeah, fucker, he did too. He's not even in the goddamn basement. He's not even in the goddamn basement, that little shit.
That's Mike.
That's Mike. That's Mike. You never know. You never know. That's
part of his charm.
Yeah. And that's like Gemma. Gemma, she'll leave,
Yep.
And she'll just leave. But we all know and understand Gemma. That fucking Mike, he does it just to be an asshole. He's so good at it, That hey, Mike's out.
Yeah, there's
adventures. Holy Lord, man, oh man.
I just tried to click on it.
You tried to click on it.
Yeah.
You're trying to take away my super chats.
I just try to put it on the screen for you.
You're trying to put it on your channel, right? Yeah. Here, I'll take a little of that, Sty. Here, God damn it, won't let me click on it.
Yep.
Well, God, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Mike's Outdoors and Adventures. That is so awesome. That goes right back into the channel. Goes into all my costs this summer. That is awesome. That is awesome. You've done way too much there, buddy. That is so great. Yeah, guys. And you come in. We were going to wrap
up, right?
We were going to wrap up, and
maybe he was working the whole time.
Yeah. But at least he gets a good shout out. We still got 20 in the house. Yeah. Hey, everybody, get over there and check out Mike's Outdoors and Adventures. Support him, man.
That's right.
Well, let me put his link up before you go.
Yeah, if you can, I'd appreciate that. That'd be great. There's Brian Bebot. Hey, Sty and everyone. Just to let you know, I got a call from the hospital, and they told me that my brother's bleeding from his nose and mouth. Oh, that's sad. That's sad.
Oh, Brian.
Oh, Brian, darn it. So
no problem, Mike. No problem. We love supporting each other over here, and we any chance we get to shout out the folks in the audience.
Mike's got 150.
Thank you.
Mike's got a pretty new channel, 152 subscribers.
Yeah.
So make sure you go there and click on him, and not only subscribe to his channel, watch some of his stuff, man. You might find something. Again, you never know until you watch something if you're gonna like it. So if you like Sty and his outdoor shenanigans, I'm sure other people's shenanigans.
Outdoor shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
There he goes with his shenanigans. There's going to be a lot of outdoor shenanigans.
I'm sure Mike doesn't fall down nearly as much as Sty does.
He just falls down harder.
Okay.
He got good and hurt the last time. He fell down, and I don't want the hurt part. Falling down, I'll fall down every day. That wouldn't bother me. But John says this is honestly the first time I stayed.
Freeman.
Till the fire died.
Till the fire died. Thanks, guys. Good peace of mind. Hey, yeah.
See ya, Freeman.
See ya, Freeman. Yeah, guys, it's so great having y'all here. I look forward to my Thursday night so much, and that's in my special announcement stream that I'll be doing in a few weeks. I'll be talking about how the channel scheduling will go through part of the summer until Starlink is established at camp. And I'm going to have at least one stream a week because I can't live without you guys. And it'll be a long one. We'll probably do 4 hours for each of those once a week. And then until I've got Starlink, then we're going to be live streaming right in camp. And there will be a lot of video. There'll be a video almost every single day popping up of things that go on out in camp. And I'm sure it'll be interesting. I got to deal with campers every day out there. And if somebody rubs crap all over the shithouse walls and I got to go pressure wash it, I'll make sure to video it for you.
There you go. Someone clogs up the porta potty?
That I asked the Forest Service supervisor, will I get in any trouble for doing videos about my hosting? He says, no. You do it. Yeah, you can do that. You just don't video campers that don't want to be videoed. You just don't go there. I said, no, I don't do that in my daily life. I tell people I got a camera running. You have a problem with it? If they say, yeah, I don't want to, oh, shut it off. I don't care.
Right.
But a lot of people, they're out on vacation and camp, and they don't give a shit. They'll say, yeah, turn it on. I'm going to have a sign somewhere in camp that says, if you're entering camp at this moment, I am live streaming or I'm videoing, you could end up on camera. That'll keep them outside of my campsite yelling in, hey. But, yeah, I don't want to be on that fucking camera. Yeah.
I got to get back on the front porch and get people to come up off the streets.
Yeah, there you go. The camp I work at,
Camp Crystal Lake.
Oh yeah, right. It's East Twin Lake Campground in the Chequamegon National Forest in north central Wisconsin.
Say Chequamegon 3 times fast.
Chequamegon, Chequamegon, Chequamegon.
Chequamegon.
You want me to say it again? Say it again.
Chequamegon.
Hey, try spelling that fucking word though. Right, yeah. Running water. Yeah, spell that word 3 times.
Does that start off with SCH? Chequamegon?
No.
No, okay.
There's actually no S in it at all.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. Starts with a C.
Ah.
And it's got a Q in it. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, that'll tell you right there. Yeah, yeah. Let's not go down that word.
Right?
And the fucking word's only about that long. You know?
I like hooked on phonics words.
That's that's like Lake Superior. The Native American name for it. It's get your gumi.
Get your gumi.
Yeah, get your gumi on. Yeah. But yeah, I spent 2 summers working at a scout camp as a director of outdoor skills. I miss it deeply, but it has a little getting in the way. I am going to enjoy this summer. I have 2 campgrounds, East Twin Lake and Beaver Lake campground. Beaver Lake sounds like it could be fun. I wish it had a girls' camp on it instead of it. But anyway, each campground's got 10 campsites. So I got a total of 20 campsites to manage. And what I do is I manage the reservations, make sure to put the tags up as to who's got it on what dates, blah, 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 on all the campsites. I go through and clean out the fire pits and make sure the campsite's ready for the next campers coming in. And I clean the restrooms. Two fairly good sized campgrounds, but only 3 restrooms. So not bad. My host site is at East Twin Lake. That's where I'll be living for 4.5 months. And that campground, the bathrooms and all the campsites will get monitored daily. The other campground, I'll be going out to that campground 3 times a week. And then I got to maintain all of the grass, We're still negotiating whether or not I get a riding mower or if I got to do the whole damn campground with a weed whacker. I'll get some muscle mass back if they don't give me a riding mower.
No shit, huh?
Yeah. You stay on site too? Yeah. Oh yeah. I got what I consider the absolute best campsite in that campground. Beautiful large site, beautiful lake access for my kayak. Awesome. It faces south, so the lake access is to the south, and our prevailing weather comes out of the west in the summer. I don't have to worry about any of those storms. My campsite sits the lowest in the campground, so everything else is up above me. I can see all the campsites basically from where I'm at. But as the storms come through, they'll hit the high country and not me. So I'm in a perfect location. Perfect. I'm gonna love. The fishing is good. The lake has bass, crappie, sunfish, bluegills, pumpkin seeds, blah blah blah. It's got bullheads in there. Not that I give a shit. If I can catch some nice big bullheads, yeah, I like those. But it also has muskie, and so I'm hoping to hook into I'd like to hook into a 30 to 40 inch muskie while on my kayak, and have my GoPros running. Well, my GoPro in running water's GoPro. He loaned me his GoPro and catch that. Yeah, if I got a muskie on while in that kayak, that could be a ride. That could be pretty interesting. So it's heaven on earth. I think it is. I believe it is. Forest Service is being very generous to me. It would cost me over $1,500 in campsite fees if I were to stay there and pay for that campsite. Campsite's free, doesn't cost me a penny. They're providing all the gasoline I need for the weed eater and my generator, my own personal generator. They're providing all the gasoline for it. They're also giving me a Forest Service truck and all the equipment to maintain 2 campgrounds. So, and a radio that connects me right with the sheriff's department and the Forest Service. So all of the little fringe benefits they give you, plus the fact you don't have to pay to be in the campground, is worth cleaning their restrooms and taking care of the campsites and the campers.
They
It's
don't
worth
realize you're
everything.
taking advantage of them.
That's yeah, right. Well, that's it. Is Travis? He hosts Black Lake Campground. I told Travis, I said, "Do you ever feel guilty?" He goes, "Every day." He says, "I feel a little guilty every day, even when things are really bad." I think it's still worth it. It's still worth it. Plus, as a campground host, if you have someone that had a bad camping experience and you felt it was very legitimate for them to feel that they had a bad time at the campground, you can give them a camping pass for a free stay at a campground within our forest, within that Chequamegon forest. And we have, a dozen campgrounds in that forest. So, so it's nice. You can help somebody out, kick them a, stay for free. And the weed whacker? Are you kidding? No, I'm not kidding. It's a nice. They've got two different types. Two different makes. They got Husqvarna's and Johnsrud weed whips, and they're the commercial jobs with their full harness. Damn weed whip weighs about 30 pounds. It's they're not little guys, and just the strings on them, the guard with the cutters for the strings, it's got an 18-inch swath. So actually, to do a campsite, you can mow the campsite with a weed whip in about 5-10 minutes. That sucker's cutting the path just about as wide as a push mower. So do they get and clean panfish? Oh yeah. Oh, people eat fish out of that lake all the time. I will be. I'll have fish dinner quite often. Yeah, I do have. Yeah, if you go to my channel, there's actually, if you click on playlists, I don't know if it's on the home page, you'll see it, but if you click on playlists, you'll see a playlist that has to do with East Twin Lake campground, and there's just a couple videos up there. I did a tour of the campground in a sense, and then I just went out there just to make sure that Starlink will work from my campsite. And if Starlink is generous and gets me my equipment, we'll be in really good condition, because everything I got, and I ordered today, sets me all up to do live streams right outside my camper. And I get that system going, we'll have a lot of live streams out there, unless it's storming. I'm not going to be sitting out there with a bunch of electronics, and we're having lightning storms. Yeah. I don't think that'd be the wisest thing in the world.
Probably not.
Do you get a uniform shirt and patch? After I finish hosting, yeah, I know, Mike. Yeah, you know how it is, bottoms up to the top of the hour, I guess. But it all depends on my supervisor, and I'm going to let them know at the end of your season as a host, they want to gift you something, right? Well, they got these awesome big thermos cups for Chequamegon National Forest that only Forest Service employees have access to. And they like to give you one of those. But he has a habit of giving you the option and you can pick instead a windbreaker type jacket with the Forest Service logo on the back, and on the front it's got the Chequamegon National Forest emblem, and it says Forest Volunteer. And having one of those, only people that are forest volunteers can get their hands on them. So I've already told them, you know, I always need another jacket, you know. I come up with fucking stickers. I'll stick it on my own cup, you know. But the jacket, yeah, I'll take a jacket. And it's yeah, totally understand, girl. Totally understand. Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping it up quick anyway, girl. So
Love
Randy, do you have pants
love
on?
you. Love you.
Good night, Eileen.
Yeah, I got
Good night,
pants
Eileen.
on.
She's got
Okay,
pants on.
Mike just mentioned it. I thought maybe you were showing Mike something you weren't showing the rest of us. I don't know.
Oh,
Night,
Oh.
guys.
Good night.
Rich is gone.
Keep your pants on. Come on.
Right?
Keep your pants on. But yeah, I think it's going to be a blast. I think it's going to be fun. I got lots of new equipment and stuff for the season. So I'll be doing a lot of reviews on a lot of the new stuff and how I set system up that I can live stream out of camp and blah, blah, blah. I've got items from Running Water, and I got something from B Whistle. I got from Brandon. I got all kinds of stuff to review. I think the summer is going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. If I can't get Starlink out there, now I'll be able to watch like your streams, Phil. I'll be able to watch. I just won't be able to chat or come up because I'll be able to watch on my phone. I get enough service. I'll be able to watch the streams I want to watch, but Starlink will be the key. Will be the key. See, Starlink doesn't even realize, them assholes. They don't realize what good advertising it would be to get my ass set up. For me to be able to say, hey, I am out at a Forest Service campground.
Right.
Remote. We ain't got no power, nothing out here. I'm doing this basically off grid, just running off a generator. And I'm using Starlink, and look at this great stream, you know. You would think, yeah, boy, get him a system. That's how bitch gonna be bragging our asses up for sure. Repeat what told. Repeat what the hold up with Starlink. No, they don't tell anybody what the holdup is. See, they did the same thing to Nicholas Green. They accepted his deposit, and they told him, well, when we have the equipment ready and we're ready to service you, we'll charge you the $500 and send you the equipment. That's all they told him. Just like they told me, same damn thing. They said, thanks for the account. We got your account all set up. Everything's confirmed. They took my money, and they said, now you can just sit and hurry up and wait. But boy, you'll be happy once you get it. But guess what? We can't tell you when it'll be. And I think it's because they only had so many slots available for every region throughout their satellite system. They only had so many slots available because they don't want bottlenecking. Okay, they want you to make damn sure that you got download and upload speeds that they want to provide. So the thing is I think there's such a demand. Everybody said, man, I'm grabbing one of those spots. I'm going to grab a slot. So I got a feeling they've got a ton of customers that just flooded them, because for my zip code where I live, I can't get it anymore. They said they met their quota for this area. But the zip code where the campground is had open slots, so I was able to get one. The thing is I think they're getting so many customers, they can't get the actual equipment packages produced and shipped out fast enough. I think that's what their problem is. I don't think it has anything to do with the service availability or anything. It just has to do with they can't get enough satellite kits together to get them out to all the customers. So as quick as those kits are produced and mailed out, that's when you're going to get it, right? And I think they're probably treating it first come, first serve kind of deal. You know, it's worth it, I think. And I decided it's tough. It's tough. It is tough. But that's an extra $100 a month in my budget. For 6 months out of the year, I will not be using that service. I'll be paying for that service.
So is Wi-Fi free in your building that you're in now?
No.
So you're paying as part of it.
I pay
there anyway.
I pay $80 a month for high-speed internet here.
Okay.
Yeah, $80 a month. So it'll cost me $180 a month, 12 months out of the year, to have my satellite system and my local high-speed internet. So can't use that satellite. Yeah. Now, if I lived in a private home, all I'd have is Starlink, because I'd just set that frickin' dish up in my backyard when I'm home, and I'd set it up at the campground when I'm at the campground, you know. But I don't have that privilege here. I even asked the management, I said, what would you charge me to put my dish up on the roof of this damn place and run a cable down the side of the building and in my window? They said, we wouldn't charge you anything because we ain't going to let you fucking do it.
Right.
I said, why not? And they said, because once the word got out, you realize how many Starlink dishes we'd have to put up on that roof? 82 of them. There's 82 apartments in this building. I said, it'll look like a windmill farm or a solar panel farm, except it'll just be 82 satellite dishes all pointing the same damn direction.
Yeah.
Hey, Canoe Hound, great to see you there, buddy.
Yeah, but when the aliens come, that's the first place they're going to go, is building with all the satellite dishes
That's right.
on top.
That's the smart people there.
That's why they always go after people in trailer parks. They see all the dishes and they figure that's the most advanced chunks of society.
That's
right.
why you got to wear the aluminum foil hat.
That's right. That's right. Everybody in that trailer park's wearing aluminum foil hats and got satellite dishes. The Martians see that shit and they go, oh, there's the smart ones right there.
Yep.
They got to be intelligent, man. They're wearing them tin hats, keep their smartness in.
Them aliens are like, how do they know about that?
Yeah, where did they learn that shit? You know, we haven't done that in years. You know? We finally came up with technology where we don't have to wear ours anymore. But boy, these guys, they're onto it. They're onto it. Don't get me wrong, but I think they're pretty smart, them people in them long, skinny houses, you know.
With the flat roofs.
With the flat roofs. Yeah. Now, who the hell?
That's pretty smart. Putting wheels on your house, you know, in case you got to move, you can take your house with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. You know, for as smart as those people are, though, in that big old village of flat roofed, narrow little houses with satellite dishes and tinfoil hats, for as smart as those people are, they haven't figured out a way to cook food inside of the house yet. They're all out there cooking on these cookers out in their yards. And they're all drinking a liquid out of cans, you know. Don't get it.
The canned liquid.
Yeah, that canned liquid.
Yeah, but they're obviously all engineers. They're all engineers. You know, you look at all the machinery around in their yards.
Yeah.
So you got to get some milk. You just got to make sure you get some white milk.
White milk. There you go.
The white milk. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
Makes the body good.
I thought about that. I thought maybe I should get some beers from our local breweries up here. You know, we got microbreweries all over up here. And maybe do a few beer reviews on local breweries beers from up here. And then I thought, don't go there, Sty. Don't even start that shit. I can see myself in camp going, what do you mean the shitter's full? Piss in the woods. Yeah, don't bother me. I'm reviewing another beer.
All right.
How many have you reviewed today? A 24 pack.
24 pack of yep.
And oh yeah, and it's dinner time. So and I got a bunch of reviews to do tonight.
It'll get really interesting when he starts reviewing the distilleries.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got what, 6 or 7 different moonshine places in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Yeah. The have a program for folks who will not be there all of the time, like seasonal. No, what they tell you is, and I asked, originally they said, we can work with you. And now their position is this is how we'll work with you. You cancel your account. You just close your account with us. You can do it anytime you want. You can say, well, this is my last month. I don't want to continue my account. And they close your account. And then you can open your account, open a new account 6 months later if you want, if there's a slot available to open a new account. So it's basically they're telling you it's up to you if you want to take the risk that service area might be totally gluttoned with customers and there's no open slots. You give one up, somebody's taking it. And then you want it back 5-6 months later, they're saying, we don't have any open slots. You know, you just got to wait and hope that you get one. So it's not worth the risk. I'd rather spend the $100 a month. And the thing is once I have it, I'd like to get out in the woods. Like right now, I'd be out there doing content. If I had Starlink, all I got to have is my Jenny in the box of the truck, my dish, my equipment. I go out in the woods, find a nice remote spot with a good view of the southern sky, set up, hook up, and do a live stream right out in the woods. Whether I'm hosting a campground or not, you know. So it's worth keeping it because then I'll get about a full 6 months of use out of the system. So in a sense, I'm paying double what anybody else is paying. But the benefit for the channel and having that internet access whenever I want it, yeah, I'm good with that. I'm willing to give up a little to get a lot more, you know.
Well, if it goes through with, you know, because they filed for the licensing on, you know, going mobile,
right? And they're working on the hardware for that. Right. Their biggest issue is they're trying to build this gyroscope fucking thing that moves 360 degrees with satellite. Once it pings that satellite, it can handle a lot of motion and it'll still stay on that satellite.
See, they need to do like the dishes that we have on the trucks. They don't do us any good when we're going down the road.
Yeah, right.
You know, when we park, then it will hone in.
Right. You know, and that's exactly what Starlink does now.
Yeah. Right.
But they want to develop, they don't want to call it mobile unless you can be mobile. What they want to do is they want to get the boat market.
Right. Right.
There's
yeah. That's a further step on down.
Millions of pleasure boats out there that would love to have access to the internet on demand right on their boat but the water's moving all the time. That boat's moving. So that satellite's gotta stay pinged on that satellite. And that's what they're using as their baseline for developing their mobile.
Right.
And they're close. They said they're very close to it. They said, we can track a goddamn little tractor on Mars, for Christ's sakes. Why can't we track a satellite on a boat?
Yeah. And see, and what I was looking at is the current license filing that they got through, because they got the one now for the distance.
Yeah.
Problem is you can't take and set it up in, let's say, Ashland, and then take and travel down to Nashville and set it up. That that's a violation of their FCC licensing. That you need to have it in a set place. The license that they filed now is that you would be able to go from one point to another,
right,
with the same system.
See, and that's what they're telling us customers now is what they're telling us is the reason they've zoned it now. The only reason you're zoned now is because of their carrier capacity by region. That if let's say all of the snowbirds head down to Florida for the winter and they all take their Starlink with them, now
they're all bouncing out the same 4 satellites.
Right. Florida now, guess what? We're all back to dial up because we had 150,000 Starlink systems just come into town for the winter, and that's what until they get their full satellite array up, they won't be able to cure that problem. But they're getting there. They keep popping satellites up there. Yeah.
Well, and I tell you what, when they get the mobile one going, I'll buy the mobile unit and then I'll trade with you because I'll put the stationary one at the house.
At the house, and I'll use the mobile. There you go. Sounds good to me, buddy. Hey, guys, we're going to be wrapping this up. John's taking off. Good night, 11 o'clock here. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock for Phil, too. And this is Phil's Friday night. He should get some sleep because he's got shit he needs to get done.
Yeah, I got it. I may not be going right to sleep, but I got to pee. I've been on here for 2 hours. I ain't peed once. So
yeah, that's what I've been thinking myself. And these new pills I've taken, they kind of, that's the whole purpose is they make you pee a lot to get rid of the sugars. And I'm sitting here going, I'm fighting the pill. I'm fighting the pill. So. Phil. But hey, guys, it was great. All of you folks out there. Yeah, sorry that you were late. That's all right. Had a dinner date tonight. That's okay. A new hound. We understand. We understand. Life comes first. We're part of life, not all of life. But it was a blast, guys. I needed tonight. I really did. I kind of stressed out. Tomorrow night. Sty Times, 5 p.m. Central Time. Come on over. Hear what's going on Sty Times tomorrow night. And then I got a day off Saturday. I spend all day running around picking up equipment for camp. So I don't know. Do you typically stream Saturday night, Phil?
I don't know what I'll do. Friday, Saturday, those are my weekend is usually kind of open as far as what I want to do. So
that's what I thought. And then, tomorrow night probably wouldn't be any issue for me to show up if you're streaming after I do my Sty Times. But Saturday, you may not see me if you stream. It's not that I'm avoiding. It's that I'm so fucking wore out.
I got you, man.
Yeah, that's the one thing I never looked at until I ordered it. The weight of that generator. Yeah, it's 104 pounds. So I haven't picked 104 pounds up in a while. Yeah, so I'm gonna find some young lady that wants to make $10 to just go in and say, I'm here to pick up that generator that fella just bought. He had to leave on an emergency, and I'm out here with the truck. Could somebody help me? Yeah, 2 young bucks put it in the truck, and then I'll show up. Yeah.
There you go.
We've talked about it. Yeah.
Well, What? Just bring one of your walking sticks with. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
oh.
Ooh, steal one of these Blue Hares walkers.
Yeah.
Just borrow it for the day. That's a good idea. I can't pull that Jenny with this walker, you know. Okay. So, hey guys, we're done for the night. Love y'all. Thanks for being here, Phil. Running
Thank
Water. Samantha Lee. I hope she had a good dinner. Shit, I wish I was at her house for dinner. But Granny, get her done, Granny. Help her out, guys. Don't forget about get her done, Granny. We want to see her recover. So, until tomorrow night, or the next somebody else's stream, or Sty Story Sunday. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.